Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot see me right now. Let me make sure that I get my camera turned on. 1 second. Here we go. Hang on. Let's get this set up. I'm trying to jump from one stream into the next. So deactivate my video. Let's activate this one again. There we go. Let's get my colors straight. Okay, here we go. I should have checked this all out sooner, but it does not matter. Here we go. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live right now. There it is. Okay. Thank y'all so much for checking in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sunday Night Football. Hello, hello, hello. I am your host, Mario Manuel, and you are watching Football Nation. Tonight, we have a matchup between the defending Super Bowl champions and the New York Jets. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the New York Jets at the start of the season, y'all. Tonight's game was a game that a lot of people had circled on their calendars. I know that I sure did, but with the loss of Aaron Rodgers earlier this season, this game is likely to be a one-sided affair. Now, defeating the reigning Super Bowl champions will be easier said than done, especially if Zach Wilson continues to struggle at the quarterback position. The Chiefs enter tonight's matchup having beaten the Chicago Bears 41-10 in Week 3, and they're now sitting at 2-1. Meanwhile, the Jets fell to a 1-2 deficit on the season after losing 15-10 to the New England Patriots that just got their asses handed to them by the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Jets have been outscored 45-20 since Week 1. The clock is ticking right now, y'all, for Zach Wilson as he strives to find his groove. The Jets are in danger of losing. The Jets are in danger of finding themselves in a 1-3 situation. Zach Wilson currently ranks at the very bottom among 34 qualified quarterbacks as we head into Week 4. And the offense has grappled with sustaining drives. In a recent move, the Jets did welcome the veteran journeyman Trevor Siemian to their practice squad. And they have refrained from signing anybody else aside from that since Aaron Rodgers went down. Obviously, Colin Kaepernick, I don't know if you watched the news or have heard that Colin Kaepernick has reached out to the Jets trying to get into their practice squad. He says it would be an honor for him to be on that practice squad, even though this dude has tried to sue the NFL and every team and the 49ers and the teams that he tried to play for. And he missed an open practice that he was given a chance to have by the NFL, which they literally never do. They did this for him, for Colin Kaepernick to get a chance. Didn't work out. A bunch of teams have tried to work him out. It doesn't matter. They're not looking his way. So right now the Jets are going to be rolling with Zach Wilson. Meanwhile, the Kansas City Chiefs will look to make it 3 wins in a row. The Chiefs checked in at number 3 in NFL.com's rankings last week, behind only the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers, which, shout out to Christian McCaffrey, scored 4 touchdowns today, had a stellar game. I got to check my fantasy lineups, but I've been so busy with these live streams, I have not had a chance to do so. Well, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are about 20 minutes away from the game. I believe this game starts at 7:25. The run game last week for the Kansas City Chiefs was the best that it has been since the Super Bowl. And as usual, Patrick Mahomes distributed the football extremely well. This is a complete football team that is now finding its stride after their Week 1 loss to the Detroit Lions. Now let's break down these two teams before we get into the kickoff tonight, starting with the home team over here on the right side of your screen, the New York Jets. Ladies and gentlemen, the Patriots asserted their dominance over the Jets last week in that 15-10 win on a rainy day at MetLife Stadium. We are back at MetLife Stadium today. This matchup is nothing short of a grind. I mean, there were 16 punts in that game last week between these two teams. 16 punts. That's more punts than points from these teams. Like, that's crazy. Nobody put up more than 16 points. They had 16 punts. And it marked the Patriots' 15th consecutive win over the Jets. The Jets just cannot figure out a way to beat Bill Belichick. It's a script that the Jets fans have grown all too familiar with. Their offense, again, struggling to make any headway against good defenses. So let's talk about Zach Wilson, because if they plan to even stay in this game, Zach Wilson has to be better than he's been all season long. The young quarterback is set to provide has yet to provide any convincing evidence that he can lead the Jets to a successful season, completing just 18 of 36 passes for a mere 157 yards. With a paltry 29 yards in the first half last week, it was trash. It's safe to say that the Jets fans were less than thrilled, and that's putting it lightly. The stadium literally echoed with boos at MetLife Stadium. He was getting booed almost off the field, and the questions are still coming up, and coming up, they're not stopping. Is it time to consider another quarterback option? Well, I think it is time to consider another quarterback option. However, I don't know why they would pick up Trevor Siemian. That's just literally just an extra arm to throw the ball around during practice time. But Trevor Siemian is not going to get the wins any more than Zach Wilson is. I can promise you that. Trevor Siemian is not a really good quarterback. I still think, and you can mark me down saying this, I still think that Colin Kaepernick would be better than both of the quarterbacks that they have available to them right now. And I could only imagine how much better Colin Kaepernick would be if he had Aaron Rodgers giving him some additional support as well. Now, the Jets this season are looking grim, with just one win to their name and a challenging stretch ahead of this game. So they've got to play the Chiefs this week, and then they have to play the Eagles next week. The road looks treacherous, to say the least. The Jets do have some serious soul searching that they have to do in order to get back on track, and it's all going to come down to Robert Saleh and see what kind of coach he wants to be this season. Here's the crazy thing to me, and it blows my mind, y'all. I have this whole script written. Screw it, whatever. This is what I want to say. There are so many other players in an NFL team or on an NFL team that if they don't perform or if they underperform, they are likely to lose their job as starters. Why has Zach Wilson continued to get so many opportunities for the New York Jets? Zach Wilson threw for only 29 yards in the first half as the Jets took a 10-3 deficit into the locker room. He decided to, quote-unquote, come alive with 79 passing yards on a fourth-quarter touchdown drive capped by a 1-yard Nick Bowden touchdown. Now, Zach Wilson failed to produce a first down on the New York Jets' next two possessions after that. He got one last chance as the Jets got the ball with 16 seconds left in that game last week, and Zach Wilson almost pulled off a miracle comeback. He really did. It looked close. His Hail Mary, he threw a Hail Mary on the final play of the game that bounced off of Randall Cobb's hands after a 29-yard pass to Garrett Wilson and a spike. So that didn't end up being a touchdown catch. I'll get into that here in a second. Zach Wilson showed some flashes of potential with the Jets in desperation mode in the fourth quarter, but it was just putrid. It was awful before that, guys. He looked really bad going into the fourth quarter. Zach Wilson takes too long to get heated up, and then when he gets heated up, he does have those skills, but he just needs to find his rhythm way sooner. If he's not in the rhythm by the first quarter, they're not going to win, and it showed in the last three games. I mean, he looked really good in week one against the Bills, and just like I said, he was good from the start, but not good enough to continue that momentum into the next two games. Robert Saleh said after the game last week that the 2021 second overall draft pick will remain the starting quarterback in week 4 against the Chiefs. Zach Wilson enters his third NFL season having produced 20 touchdowns and 18 interceptions in 22 games since the Jets picked him up with the second pick back in 2021. That's it. 20 touchdowns and 18 interceptions in the 22 games that he's played. That is awful, y'all. The BYU product has struggled badly with accuracy. In his career, he has a 55% completion rating and 22% off-target rate. I mean, how 22% of your passes are just completely off target. It's not even because of your receivers can't catch the ball. That's what Dak Prescott had to deal with in the past recent weeks. He's hitting his targets. They can't catch the ball. This dude is literally missing the targets completely. And his best week in fantasy finishes last season was 9th. The best finish that Zach Wilson has ever had was 9th in the NFL, and that was back in week 15 of last year. Through the air, the New York passing offense has been just abysmal this season, and it ranks dead last in the league with 401 passing yards, only averaging 133 passing yards per game. What do you do? What do you do if you're the Jets? How can you come back from that when your quarterback can't even see the field? Now, there are a couple of bright spots still left on this team, like 2022's Rookie of the Year, Garrett Wilson, which powered him to a 21st place finish in fantasy points. I'm talking about Garrett Wilson here. Improved quarterback play would absolutely help Garrett Wilson get even higher scores, and they were expecting that. The reason that so many people picked up Garrett Wilson is because we all expected Aaron Rodgers to at least give us one game. He didn't even give us one drive this season. Last year, Garrett Wilson only had 4 touchdowns. He was expected to have 8. Garrett Wilson caught 5 of 9 targets for 48 yards in last week's 15-10 loss to the Patriots. Now, the majority of Garrett Wilson's yardage came on a 29-yard catch on the game's third to last play, after which the Jets spiked the ball with 1 second left to set up that Hail Mary play that bounced off of Randall Cobb's hands, the one that I mentioned earlier. Zach Wilson threw for 157 yards last week, but Garrett Wilson still led the team in targets, catches, and receiving yards. The second-year wide receiver has also accounted for 2 of the Jets' 3 offensive touchdowns through 3 weeks. Yes, the Jets have only scored 3 times over 3 weeks, and Garrett Wilson should continue to work as the top option in New York's underwhelming passing game. Garrett Wilson's 165 receiving yards, averaging 55 yards per game, not great, are still only 165 receiving yards and 55 yards per game. Those are the best on the team. You can imagine how bad he's been. He has 12 receptions on 22 targets with 2 touchdowns this season. Now, supporting the Jets wide receiver core are ex-Packer Allen Lazard and also ex-Packer Randall Cobb. Allen Lazard finished last week with just 9 receiving yards shy of Garrett Wilson's team best total, while tying Tyler Conklin for second, both in targets and catches. Now, despite being locked in as the Jets' number 2 wide receiver, Allen Lazard has failed to reach 50 yards in every single game heading into tonight. Allen Lazard signed with the Jets after spending his first 5 seasons with the Packers, and Randall Cobb also joined with the Jets earlier this year. Both of those guys, just like I was, hoping, and every Jets fan hoping, that Aaron Rodgers would show up this year and actually deliver, but that has not been the case. Now, Randall Cobb finally made his first catch as a member of the Jets after going 2 games without even a single target. He then had a chance to be the hero last week on the final play of the game when Zach Wilson threw that Hail Mary in his direction, but Randall Cobb had the ball clank off of his arm rather than turning it into a game-winning 54-yard touchdown. Randall Cobb caught 1 of his 2 targets. He only got targeted twice. He only caught 1 of those 2 targets for 12 yards, a far, far cry from what he once was with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. The way that Zach Wilson has been playing, guys, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Jets end up turning into the Bears, not in the sense that they're going to be awful, but they need to hit the ground. They need to hit that running game. Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook, I expect those guys to get a lot of carries today, and if the Jets run the ball less than 40 times, it's only going to be because they are already in a negative game script. They need to hide Zach Wilson and keep him from throwing the ball and making these huge mistakes. Here's what I'm saying, y'all. Listen to this. The Chiefs last week allowed the Bears to run for 116 yards. And the only reason that the Bears didn't get more yardage on the ground was from what I just said. They had to abandon the run after halftime since they were down 34-0 by the end of the second quarter. If the Jets can show up as advertised, if that Jets defense can show up as advertised, I think that these two running backs in Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall do have a chance of over-delivering on their projections. I don't think that they're going to win. Don't get me twisted here. I don't think that the Jets will win, but I think that this running back game at least can do well if that offensive line holds up. Breece Hall, let's talk about Breece Hall for a second here. Breece Hall, the 2022 second-round pick, started in a timeshare before taking over the lead back duties last season and reeling off 5 consecutive top 15 fantasy week finishes prior to his Week 7 ACL tear that he had last year. Yes, Breece Hall tore his ACL last year, came back this year. He's been on a bit of a snap count. Breece Hall had 2 games with double-digit targets and was 6th in running back fantasy points through the first 6 weeks of 2022. He finished 2nd at the position throughout those first 6 weeks, both in yards per carry and yards per reception. He appears to be getting healthier. I hope he is as the weeks roll along. And this past Thursday, was the first time that he got to put in a full practice this season. Now, whether that translates to an increased workload for tonight, that is yet to be seen. But Breece Hall's playing time seems to be on an upward trajectory, which great for them. I hope so, because he had a really good Week 1 game as well. Now, after logging 32% of the offensive snaps in both of the Jets' first 2 games, Hall took on a 48% snap share in Sunday's game against the Patriots. And Dalvin Cook, let's talk about Dalvin Cook here for a second. He signed with the Jets in August earlier this year after being released by the Minnesota Vikings early in June. Dalvin Cook, don't forget, this guy has been a top 5 fantasy back since he was drafted in 2017. So it may surprise you guys to know that 2022 marked his first season appearing in 100% of Minnesota's regular games. Now, as I mentioned, he is with the New York Jets, and Dalvin Cook ranked 6th among running backs in carries and rushing yards. He's taking a back seat to Breece Hall, but last year he finished as a top 10 back in both of the categories, in carries and in rushing yards, as well as touches and scrimmage yards. So, each of his past 4 seasons, this dude has been a top 10. He's an excellent running back. The offensive line for the Jets, let's be real, guys. The offensive line for the Jets is the reason that Aaron Rodgers got hurt. They let someone get in immediately. They're literally showing that ACL tear from Aaron Rodgers once again. I wish he was in here. This would be such an exciting game. I still think it's going to be a lot of fun. I have faith that the Jets defense isn't going to give up 45 points to Patrick Mahomes. I'm sure they watched the tape. I'm pretty sure that Robert Saleh's defense is going to hold up today, at least as best as it can against the Super Bowl champions here. But stopping Patrick Mahomes seems like an impossibility for any team that goes up against the Jets. The 2-time MVP can beat teams when pressured or when he has plenty of time to survey the field, making him an enigma. He's an unsolvable puzzle at the quarterback position. Now, for the Jets, it's all about trying to make things difficult for Patrick Mahomes, and that's going to begin and start with John Franklin Myers. Franklin Myers led the Jets in total pressures with 13 this season, according to Pro Fantasy Football Focus. The former 4th-round pick has been productive in the first 3 weeks, and the Jets will need him to show up again tonight. In order to beat the Chiefs, takeaways are necessary, and a score on defense and special teams would absolutely be a bonus. Aaron Rodgers out there on the field with crutches and his signature mustache right now. Got rid of the rest of the beard. He's got the mustache going on. Maybe I was inspired by Travis Kelce and his police mustache. He literally went from being a frat bro to being the kind of cop who will ID you out of nowhere for no reason. I don't know why he decided to stick with the mustache, but Travis Kelce is healthy and looking good this season. Now, it would not be a proper pregame if I did not talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. Last year, a lot of people expected the Chiefs to take a step back because Patrick Mahomes was going to be playing last year without Tyreek Hill. Well, so much for that. Patty Mahomes went on to lead the league in passing yards, hitting a career-high 242 yards last season. He also led the league in passing touchdowns with 41, fantasy points 417. I mean, this dude was a beast, and he continues to light up the box score through the air, and also posted career highs in rushing yards for himself, 358, and rushing touchdowns. He had 4 rushing touchdowns last season as well. Patrick Mahomes had a scare last week against the Bears with his right ankle when it got rolled up in the final minutes of the first half of week 3, but he was able to stay in the game and lead the offense after halftime. And despite getting subbed out early in that game when they had a 41-10 blowout win, he still completed 24 of 33 passes for 273 yards. Anyways, enough with that. This game is on. That kick going from the New York Jets over to the Kansas City Chiefs means that this game is now on. The Kansas City Chiefs will start this drive from the 25-yard line, and Patrick Mahomes will be taking the field right now. On the field for the Kansas City Chiefs right now, ladies and gentlemen, Patrick Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco, Sky Moore, MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and Kadarius Toney. Do not forget about Travis Kelce. Here we go. Patrick Mahomes is in there in a shotgun formation on the 25-yard line for the first play of this game. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes looks left, ends up handing that off to Isaiah Pacheco, who runs forward and gains 4 yards on the first play of this game. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Thank y'all so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Thank y'all so much for being here. Game on, ladies and gentlemen. Let me pull up my game tracker so I can keep up with the scores in this game. Right now, not a lot has happened. 1 play out of the way. And on the first play of the game, there's also a flag. Let's see what they say. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the first play of the game. And that's going to move the Kansas City Chiefs forward here. And that's going to bring up a 1st down on the Kansas City Chiefs 44-yard line. So 1st and 10 coming up on the Chiefs 44-yard line. Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct. Quick flag came in from the back judge. Johnson getting scrappy there. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes waiting for the snap. We've got motion in the backfield from Travis Kelce. There's the snap. High snap. Hands the ball off once again to Isaiah Pacheco, who runs forward. Tries to fight really hard to gain some yardage there. Only gains 2. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs. So, Kansas City Chiefs looking pretty good to start the game. Patrick Mahomes last week hit 25,000 passing yards against the Bears. That's a new record in the NFL. I'll get into that in a second. 2nd down and 8. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. He looks left, looks up the center, throws that pass, hits Travis Kelce up at the 40-yard line, and Travis Kelce goes down at the 38 across midfield. 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down and 10 coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs, ladies and gentlemen. Kansas City Chiefs coming into this game 2-1, and the Jets coming in 1-2. Do the Jets still have the guts to get this job done today? Can the defense keep track of all of the players that Patrick Mahomes likes to connect with? Shotgun formation. Looks like this is going to be a run play. Let's see. There's motion in the backfield. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes steps back. We got a drop back. He's pockets collapsing. He's going to connect with Travis Kelce again at the 30. Travis Kelce gets another 1st down at the 25-yard line. 1st down, Kansas City. And this is moving quickly here. Can the Jets get a stop? 1st down and 10 on the 25-yard line. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. This is close to wrapping up week 4. How quickly the NFL season goes. Week 4, I hope all of you are 4-0 right now in your fantasy leagues. Here we go, single back formation. Patrick Mahomes under center right now. We got motion in the backfield. There's a snap on the end around. That's a handoff right there. That's going to be good up to the 20, and he's going to get pushed out. That's going to be a gain of 7, maybe 6. Sky Moore on the play. Sky Moore making a move right there. Sky Moore in his 2nd year in the NFL. He was drafted in the 2nd round. He was the 54th pick overall, 5'10", 195 pounds. That guy can fly. There's a reason he's named Sky, and here he is once again out on the field. Isaiah Pacheco in the backfield with Patrick Mahomes in a shotgun formation wearing Tyreek Hill's old number 10. There's the snap. There's the handoff to Isaiah Pacheco. Pacheco's going to lose a yard on that one, maybe 2. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down, Kansas City Chiefs. And the New York Jets defense still holding the Chiefs back. Can the New York Jets defense perform the upset today? That left defensive end is getting in pretty quickly. That's John Franklin Myers, number 91. That's the guy we're looking at today on defense for the Jets. Obviously, Jordan Whitehead is someone else we want to see. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. That's a throw. Incomplete pass in the dirt. That'll bring up a 4th down, and the New York Jets get their first stop. Robert Saleh saying great job to his squad. Andy Reid looking down, deciding on whether or not they're going to go for it. An early decision now on 4th down. Already for Andy Reid. Andy Reid is a bit of a conservative head coach, so I think they're going to put up the 3 points on this one. I expect the field goal unit to come out. They're showing some replays right now. And, of course, Harrison Butker will come out. Harrison Butker is 100% for field goals this season so far. Has not missed one. Here's a 37-yard field goal attempt, and that one will be good. So the Kansas City Chiefs put up the first 3 points in this game, and the Kansas City Chiefs have the early lead. It is only 3 points, but there is hope for the New York Jets. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes a quick commercial break. I got to update that. We were on a mission to reach 1,000 subscribers. We hit that earlier today in the Cowboys game. Thank y'all so much for helping out. I'm literally going to change that right now in live time for you guys. So let's go to this one for the like and subscribe scroll. In case you are interested in what I use OBS Studios, and that was a quick change that popped up. It'll say 5,000. The next goal right now is 5,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. How quickly can we get to 5K? Well, I don't know if we'll get there this season. I sure hope that we do. But let's not cross that bridge just yet. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The score is 3-0. We are in the middle of a commercial break. I did have a chance to update fantasy scores. So before I get into those, you know what? Let's just bring those up to you guys. These are the week 4 leaders in fantasy football. Christian McCaffrey, more than anybody else right now. 48 fantasy football points. Josh Allen in number 2. Yes, Christian McCaffrey scored 4 touchdowns today, guys. 4 touchdowns against the Cardinals. Josh Allen today against the Buffalo Bills went off. If you played against Josh Allen, I am so sorry for you. Josh Allen had himself a day. So did Stephon Diggs. A.J. Brown today with 38 fantasy football points. There's Stephon Diggs right there. Stephon Diggs with 36 fantasy points today. And Justin Fields is going to round out the top 5. I'll bring up the rest here in just a second. But in case you are playing fantasy football in your DraftKings or against your friends, those are the top scorers right now for week 4. I was able to punch that in before the start of this game, which is a rarity. Normally I try to get some food in me, but I'll eat later. We can eat later. So I'm actually really happy that D'Amico Ryans and the Texans have been doing so good right now. The Texans, the Houston Texans, no, they haven't been winning games. Actually, I think they're 2-2 right now. I'll bring that up here in just a second. But Nico Collins, obviously the number 1 target out in Houston. Houston looking pretty good this year. A new face to their franchise. We've got a whole bunch of cool stuff coming up. Okay, so here's the other people right now. David Montgomery inside the top 10 with 34 fantasy football points. He scored that. What was that, Thursday's game? Here's the kick. That is going up, and away, ladies and gentlemen. After the 3-point score for the Kansas City Chiefs, we are now looking at Zach Wilson taking the field and the New York Jets getting their first chance against this Kansas City Chiefs offense that gave up 116 yards on the ground to the Chicago Bears. Bears had to abandon their run game because they were down by 34 at halftime. Hopefully the Jets don't struggle like that. Breece Hall is in the backfield with Zach Wilson. And here we go on 1st and 10, the first play of the Jets drive in this Sunday Night Football match. There's the snap. Zach Wilson fakes the handoff. We've got an extra blocker there. Zach Wilson in trouble. He rolls out to his left, throws a pass that is immediately tipped at the line of scrimmage. The tip drill, the ball will hit the dirt. Luckily for him, Zach Wilson, first play, incomplete pass. So 2nd down and 10 from the 25-yard line. New York Jets have the ball right now. New York Jets getting ready for this 2nd down play. Man, Zach Wilson last week only completed 18 of 36 passes. He had 157 yards, no touchdowns. Just awful last week. Here we go. We got motion in the backfield, shotgun formation on this one on 2nd down and 10. Zach Wilson waiting for the snap, takes the snap. He looks right, throws right, delivers. That's going to be a catch. That will be down there. That is Wilson to Wilson. Garrett Wilson good for 5 yards. The first catch for Garrett Wilson tonight. So Garrett Wilson making a catch right there. Hopefully this dude can get a touchdown today because I have him in one of my more competitive leagues, and I cannot wait to see what he does this season, even though he no longer has Aaron Rodgers. I'll let the scores scroll by right here. Pittsburgh Steelers fell 2-2. They lost to the Houston Texans today. Baltimore Ravens got a win, 3-1. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 5. Breece Hall in the backfield with Zach Wilson. We're on the 30-yard line, just shy. Chiefs show blitz. They do blitz. Safety blitz comes in. That's a throw. Incomplete pass. Garrett Wilson was the intended target. That'll bring up a 4th down and a 4-and-out coming up for the New York Jets. Do you expect anything more? The Jets looking rough right now. Okay, here we go. All right, so a 4th down. The punt team is for sure going to come out. We got a 4th down and 5 situation. Morstead kicking it away. Washington going to receive this kick. There's the snap. There's the hold, the kick. The punt is going deep past the 40, past the 30, just shy of the 20. This will be returned. So here we go. Climbing up the ladder all the way back to the 30, and Washington gets that up to about the 31-yard line. So we'll be on the 30-yard line. Looks like they're going to put it at the 34 according to what it says here on CBS. So I use CBS as my game tracker in case anybody is interested. Thank y'all so much for joining here. Let's update my music because I don't even know if I've got my live music going on right now. I think I've just got silence. Let's get the jams rolling and get this going. So we are in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The first quarter of this game, when we get back from this commercial break, since the Kansas City Chiefs just received the kick there. When we get back from this commercial break, it'll be a 1st and 10 on the Kansas City Chiefs 34-yard line. So, Kansas City Chiefs trying to get another win, get their 4th win in a row, and find themselves in a groove. This is supposed to be a blowout. The Kansas City Chiefs are expected to win by 8 points. The over-under in today's game is 41 points, so someone thinks that the Jets are going to score. Otherwise, those numbers do not add up. The Kansas City Chiefs are 8-11-1 against the spread. That and 1 means that they pushed. They hit the exact number that was expected on the spread. 8-11-1 in their last 20 games. So, you know, with them expecting, I mean, that's weird, right? Because did y'all watch week 1? I hope you guys ended up watching week 1. Week 1 was a really good week. Not for the Kansas City Chiefs. It was a great week for the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are looking freaking good right now. Okay, here we go. Let's get back to this chat. We are in a commercial break. Let's turn the chat back on so I can stay consistent. Commercial breaks, we get there. Gross, we look poopy, says Christina. Woo football. Joshua Fleury is back. Rock on, my friend. Rock and roll fingers right here. Christina says, yay. Joshua Fleury, you broke 1,000 today. I have no doubt that I'll get to 5,000 plus by the Super Bowl. Man, that's exactly what I hope for. Thank you for the love and thank you for the support. Jets, Jets, says Jose Hernandez. I could hear him through the screen right there. Here we go. There it is. Jets, Jets. Joshua Fleury says, I won big betting the money line on Detroit against the Chiefs. Dude, awesome. Actually, I know Jose Hernandez won too. I think he likes the underdogs. New York Jets. Derek, we got another Jets fan in the house. Here we go. 1st and 10 on the 31-yard line. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. He has all freaking day. He throws an incomplete pass that does hit the hands of Gay. The other tight end here, Howard Chen, is back. Thanks for checking back in, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Seriously, thanks, guys. You guys are awesome, man. I seriously appreciate y'all. Grace, you in here still? Let's find out. So on that 1st down play, Patrick Mahomes had all day to throw the ball, and he dropped a dime but the defense was there to break that one up. So 2nd down and 10, shotgun formation on the 31-yard line. Patrick Mahomes waiting for the snap. There's the snap. Isaiah Pacheco running out to the left. Patrick Mahomes has no time. He scrambles. He's still on his feet. He's running forward. He might go. He's going. That's up to the 1st down. He gets up to the 41-yard line, and that's a 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get the ball going here, to get this play driving. Enjoy until next time. You will hit 5K this year, says Joshua. Thank you so much, Christina. I appreciate the love. Chiefs 28, Jets 10. That is the hot take right now. Right now, Howard is saying 28-10. I'm holding you to that right now. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. And a quick toss out. Looks like to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who's going to run forward and maybe gain a few yards on that one. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his first carry of the game. Isaiah Pacheco, in my opinion, is the better back, but I don't think any of the running backs in Kansas City are really that great. I think the best back in that field is Jerick McKinnon, but he's so injury-prone that they don't want to hurt him. And on passing down situations, like on 3rd and whatnot, they'll probably have him out there again. There's the snap, shotgun formation. Patrick Mahomes looks lefty, pump fakes. He's going to scramble again. He's going to use his leg. He gets up past the line of scrimmage. He'll be short of the 1st down. He'll be short of the 1st down. That'll bring up a 3rd down and inches. 3rd down and inches coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs right here. 3rd down, 9 minutes left to go in the 1st quarter. Joshua Fleury, Howard, I was broke and didn't make any bets today. I've been there, my friend, which sucks because I would have won big. Sometimes, right? Because how many times do you make a bet, Josh, and then you end up changing your mind last minute? You don't trust your gut on it, and that's just the way that it goes. Anyways, Zach Wilson is like Russell Wilson. Actually, that's a compliment to Zach Wilson. There's the snap. There's a handoff on 3rd and 1. Oh, that's going to break. And Isaiah Pacheco going down to the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, all the way down. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. Isaiah Pacheco with a big touchdown run there. Let's go, Kansas City. I do have Isaiah Pacheco, and I am playing him right now. That was a 47-yard touchdown run. Sorry, 48-yard touchdown run by Isaiah Pacheco. That might have actually been even more. That might have been a 52-yarder. But a big break, Isaiah Pacheco, with his first big break of the season, in my opinion. And Isaiah Pacheco just rips through the Jets defense there. So the score is now 9-0, and there it is, 10-0. Once again, Howard Chen says it's going to be 28-10. 28-10, it might actually be much farther than that. Something tells me that this is going to be the last game that Zach Wilson plays as the starter. Anyways, Howard Chen says they both suck. Yeah, no one won the bet with the Dolphins last week. True. Betting is so crazy because injuries and crazy plays are so unpredictable, says Christina. Hopefully you guys bet you'll get something cool this season. Okay. All right, y'all. We are at a commercial break. During the commercial breaks, we check in with the chat. So, of course, the Lions looking good. Ex-Cowboy is the head coach. Good point. Well made. Howard, I'm going 28-27. Jets. No way, Josh. You're already behind it again. Christina says she sees Taylor Swift again. Seth, go Kansas. Howard, it's not going to be a blowout like 35-10. It might be. Off to a bad start. That was last week Cowboys game. Oh, don't remind me, Josh. 38-3. Anyways, okay, that will round out the chat for now. I'll turn that back off. Okay, guys, keep the conversation coming. I love it, y'all. I love it. So, let's talk the head coach. Let's talk about the head coach for the New York Jets. Robert Saleh joined the New York Jets in 2021. He is known for his collaborative leadership. I don't know if you watched Hard Knocks, but this dude is so down to earth, and he has a commitment to developing his players. Now, despite overseeing a young Jets roster, he has focused on nurturing their growth, resulting in individual accolades and team improvements. Under Robert Saleh's guidance, the Jets increased their total wins by 3 in the 2022 season, with notable improvements on the offense and the defense. Robert Saleh's defense has consistently ranked among the top defenses, and he keeps putting up top performers there. Now, One of the cool things that I love about Robert Saleh is his diverse background. He is actually one of the few Arab American and Muslim American head coaches in NFL history. So shout out to Robert Saleh. I love him. So philosophical. On the other side, head coach for the Kansas City Chiefs, we've got Andy Reid. And Andy Reid is entering his 11th season as the head coach for the Kansas City Chiefs this year. He was hired as the club's 13th head coach in franchise history back in 2013. And his 25th season as an NFL head coach, Andy Reid has a 247 win, 138 loss, and 1 tie regular season record. That might be a little outdated past the last 3 games. So I think that's 250 wins for Andy Reid so far. Okay, we're back to the action. The Chiefs are going to kick this one back to the New York Jets. The New York Jets will actually bring this one back. So the 5, the 10, the 15, shy of the 15, up to the 20. 21, he'll be stopped at about the 21-yard line, and there's a scrum there between the green team and the red team. We got a game of Tron going on right here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Hey, thank you for the other 2 people who just subscribed to this channel. I really appreciate y'all. Rock on, thumbs up. So, here come the Jets on offense once again. The New York Jets trying to salvage something. Can they get the running game going in this game? They have not got the running game going since week 1. Single back formation. They're looking like they're going to run. That's a handoff to Breece Hall, who does get up the gap. He gets all the way up to that first down, and a first down for the New York Jets up to the 31-yard line. Breece Hall with a good run, and if they can keep that going, that will bode well for that team. They absolutely need to keep possession here. If you give the Chiefs too much time with the ball, they're gonna score on you, man. They need to keep the clock going. They need to keep control of the clock in this game. So Zach Wilson lining up under center again, strong side to the left side. Breece Hall in the backfield. We got motion in the backfield. There's the fake handoff. Where is he going to go? He's going to check it down to Breece Hall, who makes the catch. Breece Hall catches that on the right-hand side, gets up shy to about the 39-yard line. That'll bring up a second down and 3. New York Jets on the 39-yard line, their own 39-yard line, second down and 3. Wow. Okay, Garrett Wilson quiet in this game. He does have 1 catch. The game has just started, though. So this game has just started. The Jets already trail by 10. I formation, Zach Wilson under center. There's a lead runner, or a lead blocker, and behind him is Dalvin Cook, who's going to ignore the block that was thrown for him like an idiot, try to cut back, not get the first down. That'll bring up a third down. Third down coming up for the New York Jets. 3rd down and 1 on the Jets' 41-yard line. Can they break the first down plane? They're going to need to. I mean, I don't know why they keep, honestly, I know that they paid Dalvin Cook a lot of money to play with them, but he's not as good as Breece Hall. He's on the downslide for sure. I know I hyped him up to start the game, but that's just to get you guys up here with me. Now, here we go. Breece Hall is back in the backfield with Zach Wilson in a shotgun formation. We're going to take the snap here. Play clock down to 3. There's the snap. No handoff there. Zach Wilson looking to throw. He does throw past the sticks. Breece Hall was open, but that was intended for Conklin, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. So 4th down and 1 on the Jets' 41-yard line, and the punt team will come out, and they're going to end up punting this one back to the Kansas City Chiefs. So another drive. A bad throw. Zach Wilson didn't even hit his target. I don't know what he was expecting there. So here's a punt getting ready to come up. 4th and 1 on the 41-yard line, just shy of midfield. There's the snap. The hold is good. The punt is up. The punt is good. And the punt goes. That's hanging up in the air. Signaled a fair catch at about the 11. So the Kansas City Chiefs coming back out right now. Kansas City Chiefs on offense, 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line, as the world focuses more on Taylor Swift and less on football itself. Commercial break. Time to check out the chat. We got a lot of chat happening right now, y'all. Thank y'all so much for keeping up with it. Buddy, I'm getting close to my prediction of 28-10. I don't see the Jets winning this. I don't either. I'm playing against Mahomes and Pacheco, but they both, between the two of them, have to make up over 100 points. Oh, my gosh. Dude, I think you're good. I think you'll be just fine, Joshua. Andy Reid, so damn smart in calling his plays to Patty. I agree, Howard. Did you do the drawings, or is that next week? Joshua, that will be next week. I will have to get that all set up. That's going to be during the next Cowboys game when I have the most attendance in my games. Cowboys games, I don't know how or why, man, but I typically get 8 times, 9 times, 10 times what my normal viewership is, and I love it. I think it's just because, you know, right now I'm commentating for both teams, and I said during the Cowboys game that I'm just a fan of big competition, but I'm obviously a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I think most people want to be with a host that is rooting for their particular team, and I can't double with more than one team. I'm a Cowboys fan. Again, I bleed blue and silver, so I won't put up just one team behind me. I cover both, and I actually think that works against me, but it doesn't matter. So Andy Reid is a good coach. He is a very good coach. Kansas City Chiefs is going to win this game. Yes, they are. Chiefs win today. It's a birthday gift for Howard. Happy birthday, brother. That's right, the big 5-3. Maybe they'll win 53-0, and that will be a sign that they did it for you, my friend. But the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be doing running back by committee this year, y'all. Kansas City Chiefs, that running back game is driving fantasy managers crazy. I tell you what, Isaiah Pacheco, Jerick McKinnon, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire will probably all get touches in tonight's game. Last week, Isaiah Pacheco had 15 carries for 62 yards and a touchdown while catching 2 of 3 targets for 16 additional receiving yards. Isaiah Pacheco was able to suit up after being labeled a questionable, it was a game-time decision with his hamstring injury, but Pacheco did look good. He had a good burst on his first touchdown run, just like he did today, showing no lingering signs of that. And here he is in the backfield again, shotgun formation. There's a snap and a handoff to Pacheco, who runs forward. Ooh, makes someone miss, cuts forward and gains about 6 yards on that first down play. So now we've got a second down coming up here. Isaiah Pacheco good for 5 on that first down run. That is how you stay ahead of schedule, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you stay ahead of schedule. Isaiah Pacheco already in the first quarter of this game, 59 yards, 1 touchdown, 11 fantasy football points. Here we go. Shotgun formation, second down and 4. Isaiah Pacheco will remain in the backfield. There's a throw to Travis Kelce. Looked like a wide receiver screen. He's good for a first down. He'll be brought down at about the 25-yard line, and a first down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City moving the chains. I'm telling you, if the Jets defense cannot get a stop, if they go down 24, 27, 30 points before the half, there's no way. I mean, you're going to be in an obvious position where you're going to have to throw the ball every time. You're not going to, wow, this is an interesting formation right here. There's a snap. There's a fake handoff. Patrick Mahomes in the backfield. He's got plenty of time. He throws to Isaiah Pacheco, who makes the catch. Wide open at the 40, the 50, back down to the 40 on the other side. There is a flag on this play, but that is a huge play by Isaiah Pacheco. Good for about 35 yards. Let's see what happens here, who that flag is going to be on. It was in the backfield, maybe a holding. And if it's a holding, that'll bring that big play back. The officials are going to talk about it. No decision has been made just yet. Officials trying to figure it out. Looks like the Jets are going to stay on that side. 2 penalties, both by the defense, and they're both going to be declined. So Isaiah Pacheco's both penalties declined, and they're going to end up keeping the 32-yard gain on that one. A quick dump off Patrick Mahomes, check down to Isaiah Pacheco on the right-hand side, and Isaiah Pacheco blows up on that one. Pacheco now has 33 receiving yards on 1 target, 1 catch. That's rough. There is no discipline on the Jets defense right now. I think they're spiraling. Here we go. They're going to it looks like they're going to bring 4. They will bring 4. They're going to hand that off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who's going to break forward and gain 9 yards on that play. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire, good. Looks like for 8. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 2 on the Jets' 34-yard line. Oh, my goodness. What a solid play right there. I think Patrick Mahomes just wants to move the chains like any good quarterback wants to do. I know that he knows that he doesn't have Tyreek Hill out there that's going to break free and just get you a 90-yard knockout punch. But there's the snap. There's the handoff. That is good. That's going to go forward to that's Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who takes the catch or the carry in the backfield, trying to run out to the left. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 2, excuse me. 3rd down and 2. 3rd down coming up. Can the Jets stop the Chiefs on this big, crucial 3rd down? Clyde Edwards-Helaire goes nowhere on that one. He couldn't. Okay, so here we go. Jerick McKinnon there to throw up an extra block or catch this pass. 3rd down and 2. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes takes it, looks right, throws a deep pass. That's caught. That's going all the way in. Oh, my goodness, that's got to be a touchdown. That is going to be a touchdown. Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs already running away with this game. The score is now 16-0. And this is just what I was expecting it to be. There is zero offense coming from the New York Jets. Robert Saleh has to get rid of Zach Wilson. He cannot move the ball right now. But what about that beautiful play right there? A beautiful play, just a medium throw out to the right-hand side to Noah Gray, the 5th-round pick. A 5th-round pick of the 2021 draft takes it all the way for the touchdown. Bringing this guy down is going to be hard. He's 6'3" at 240 pounds. Noah Gray, the tight end, getting a touchdown there. Wow. Easy buckets right now. Easy touchdowns. These Jets do not look like themselves. I'm so glad I benched that Jets defense. They might literally have negative points. So let's talk about what we've seen so far in this game. Holy shit. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the first quarter of this game. The New York Jets have a total of 25 total yards on offense. The Kansas City Chiefs have a total of 200 total yards of offense in the first quarter of this game. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. Already 104 passing yards for Patrick Mahomes in the first quarter of this game and 96 rushing yards. Something tells me that these running backs are going to get their fair share of carries because they're going to just keep running this ball for not the rest of this game. Obviously, this game is still young. Can the Jets answer back? Can the Jets answer back, y'all? Wow. Patrick Mahomes, I said I was going to bring this up. So, obviously, he's off to a great start. But did you know that last week, Patrick Mahomes hit 25,000 passing yards against the Chicago Bears? It was only his 83rd game in the NFL, and he is now the fastest quarterback in NFL history to hit 25,000 passing yards. Patrick Mahomes has literally redefined the quarterback position since he became the full-time starting quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. In 2018, he joined the Chiefs and led the entire league in just about every record. As a rookie, Mahomes led the NFL in passing touchdowns with 50 of them, and the Kansas City Chiefs, since Patrick Mahomes became the starter for their team, have literally never missed an AFC championship game. So that just goes to show you how good Patrick Mahomes really is. So let's get back to my chat box. Come back over here. I'll get rid of that game spread for you. I'm sure you guys are tired of taking a look at that game spread. But these are the scores for this week. I hope that these can fill in some of the gaps. The Baltimore Ravens now lead their division with 3-2. The Pittsburgh Steelers lost to the Browns today. I'm sorry, the Pittsburgh Steelers lost to the Texans today. The Cleveland Browns took an L as well. The Cincinnati Bengals, 1-3. Not what we were expecting, but hey, it is what it is. In the AFC South, the Colts are now 2-2. Houston Texans, as I mentioned, got a big W today. I'm going to just let that scroll for now. You guys can check that out in your own time. So, getting ready to kick this one back to the New York Jets after another touchdown play by the Kansas City Chiefs. Another Touchdown play by the Kansas City Chiefs. There's the kick back to the Jets. The Jets in trouble right now. They are looking at a 1-3 start. And after next week, there's a really good chance that they're going to end up 1-4. So let's get back to the chat box. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm sticking with the Jets, says Joshua. He is one brave soul sticking with the Jets. Howard, I agree. I think Dalvin Cook is going to be the downfall of the Jets. He's been awful this year. Here we go. Under center is Zach Wilson. 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. We have motion in the backfield. Fakes actually does hand that one off. That's going to go nowhere. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the end around goes nowhere for the for the New York Jets on that play. So no yardage gained there. A quick little end around. That was a handoff that looked like it was going to actually hit the floor. Gibson on that one. He's the one, Gibson, in case you did not know, was the one who sealed that win against the Buffalo Bills. But I think that the New York Jets had a false sense of security after their win last week, or in week 1. And they're in trouble. 2nd down and 11. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the top. There's the snap. Zach Wilson looks left, doesn't like it. Zach Wilson has to throw quickly to Breece Hall underneath. Checked it down. Good for about 5 yards. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and long. 3rd down and medium, 3rd down and long-ish situation. So 3rd down and looks like 7 on the Jets' 28-yard line. They absolutely need a 1st down, or they're going to be in some serious doo-doo here. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter, y'all. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Zach Wilson, can he show up and shut down the haters, or is he going to just prove everyone right? Here we go. 3rd down and 7, shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap is Zach Wilson. There's the snap. He's got some extra blockers. He's going to throw deep. That's going to be good for a 1st down. Garrett Wilson with the 1st down catch there. Forward progress stopped. That's a 1st down. 1st and 10 on the New York Jets 38-yard line. 1st down, New York Jets. New York Jets with the big catch right there. Zach Wilson to Garrett Wilson. Wilson to Wilson here. I'm just going to start screaming like this is Castaway. Wilson! Hopefully, Zach Wilson can find Garrett Wilson for a touchdown here, at least at some point throughout this game. So, 1st and 10 coming up from the 38-yard line. They've just moved the chains right here. 1st and 10 coming up. They're showing blitz. They will blitz this one. Oh, my goodness. Zach Wilson in trouble. Zach Wilson is going to get sacked all the way down back at the 28-yard line, and Zach Wilson ends up hitting the deck. Look at that. The Kansas City Chiefs able to get a stop there, and you can see Aaron Rodgers frustrated up in the booth. Allen Lazard was supposed to throw up a block. No, he was wide open. Allen Lazard was wide open. He could have turkey-holed them right there. Damn. Zach Wilson missed an obvious play. He had to shake someone. He was in trouble immediately. Zach Wilson goes down. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 20 on their 28-yard line. Shotgun formation. Motion in the backfield. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Zach Wilson connects to the flat on the left. That's forward up to about the 32-yard line. And that's going to be good for about 4. So 3rd down and 16. Gibson again with a catch there. Gibson making a few yards right there. He's good for 4 yards today. Not really impressive. Garrett Wilson today, 4 receptions. He's had 4 targets, 2 receptions, 15 yards. All right. End of the first quarter, y'all. We are at the end of the first quarter. 17-0. Kansas City Chiefs just whooping that ass right now. Kansas City Chiefs looking fantastic. Okay, let's take a look at these stats right now. We're going to look at the team stats, right? Because right now, there hasn't been a whole lot of offense to report to you guys. Oops, I just minimized the wrong screen. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Manuel. Thank y'all so much for watching this stream. I know you've got other options when it comes to watching football, but I do appreciate you guys being here. Thank y'all so much. Okay, team stats today. First quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Keep this in mind. It's the first quarter. In the last game that we just covered, the New England Patriots literally only had 9 first downs in the entire game. It's the first quarter, the end of the first quarter, and the Kansas City Chiefs already have 8. They've had possession for 8 minutes and 16 seconds. The New York Jets have had possession for 6 minutes and 44 seconds in that first quarter. They've had 8 first downs on this side. On the Kansas City Chiefs side, only 2 first downs for the Jets. Both of those first downs going to Garrett Wilson. 2 first down catches for Garrett Wilson. Zach Wilson only 30 yards in this game. Patrick Mahomes has 104. And of course, when you know that Patrick Mahomes can sling the ball, it makes it so much softer on the running game underneath. So as long as Patrick Mahomes can keep throwing first down passes, that defense has to back up. And Isaiah Pacheco is going to continue to work. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate that. Here. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girlfriend. Thank you so much, Christina. Okay. So we have to work tomorrow morning. So right now we are drinking sparkling water. This is raspberry sparkling water. Keeping ourselves sharp. No need to get saucy. It's not like this is a game that I'm nervous about. I didn't really have a whole lot going on as far as fantasy relevance into this game. I'm not playing against Patrick Mahomes. I'm not playing against any of those other guys. So, okay. All right, y'all. We are still in this commercial break waiting to get back from this break. The New York Jets offensive coordinator has not been great. That's Nathaniel Hackett. He picked up the job this year. He does bring 15 years of NFL coaching experience to the New York Jets. Recently, he led the Denver Broncos in 2022, and he served as the offensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Buffalo Bills. So here he is in another offensive coordinator position with the New York Jets. 3rd down and 16 for Zach Wilson and the Gangrene Gang. Here we go. 32-yard line, takes the snap. Zach Wilson looks right. He backs up. Zach Wilson has time in the pocket. Pocket holding well. That's Tyler Conklin, who does make the catch, but not good enough for a first down. That'll bring up a 4th down for the New York Jets, and they're going to come off the field. The punt team coming right back out. Justin Reed, the safety there, was the one who made that stop for the Kansas City Chiefs wearing number 20. No way, man. Zach Wilson needs to go. Zach Wilson is not the answer for the Kansas City Chiefs. He is not the answer. Not the answer for the New York Jets. And already the Jets have more punts than points. There's the snap. Here comes the punt. The punt is up, and away. And that's back behind the 10-yard line. Oh, there's the bounce. And are they going to stop it? Yes, it's going to be stopped at about the 7, maybe the 8-yard line as the Kansas City Chiefs offense comes out onto the field. There is a flag on this play. Let's see what the flag is. It is after the kick, so the Chiefs will still get the ball. Let's see. Waiting for the official's call on this one. That's a block in the back for sure. So, receiving team. Yep. Exactly. So, illegal block in the back, receiving team number 2. That was Williams who did the illegal block in the back, and the Kansas City Chiefs will be pushed even further back. They'll be half the distance to the goal right now, and when we get back from this quick commercial break, so many commercials in football, that's the one downside, it's going to be a first down coming up here. Should be from the 9-yard line. Actually, I don't know where that was. That was at the 8, so it looks like it'll be at the 4. So, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. We're still waiting to get back to the action. We are on the 4-yard line, shotgun formation. Patty takes that pass. He throws that. That's going to be an incomplete pass. That was intended for Travis Kelce, but that was a low pass. Travis Kelce unable to make that catch. We've got a 2nd down and 10. Kansas City Chiefs backed up deep inside their own territory. Can the Kansas City Chiefs wiggle their way out of this one, get another first down, and move the chains? 2nd down and 10 coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Okay. All right, let's go. The score is already 17-10. Patrick Mahomes good for 104 yards and a touchdown today. Isaiah Pacheco had a touchdown of his own. Here we go. There's the snap. There's a handoff to Pacheco, who tries to go in between the left tackle and the left guard. He gets forward, gains maybe about 2 yards, 3 yards on that one. 3rd down and 7 on the Kansas City Chiefs 7-yard line. So a 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Can they convert this one, or are they going to end up having to punt? I smell a punt coming, and maybe the Jets can get one back and try to get this to a two-possession game before we get into the locker room. 13 and a half minutes left to go in this first half. Shotgun formation. Here we go, waiting for the snap. We got motion in the backfield. There's the snap. Mahomes looks right, doesn't like it. He throws actually in that same direction. That's going to be good. Oh, no. He's going to drop that play. That was Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who almost had the pass caught. He had it in his hands, and it got broken up by the Jets defense. Good, strong defense there to make that stop. Good, strong defense there to make the stop, and the Kansas City Chiefs will not move forward. A fourth down coming up. Oh, I see a flag. We got another flag taking the headphones off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what the officials have to say here, if that's going to be on the offense or the defense. The officials talking about it here. Oh, my God. Personal foul face mask on the offense. And that's going to end up being a safety. Oh, my goodness. At the spot of the foul, he was in the end zone, so a safety, and the Jets defense is going to put 2 points on the board, and we have a safety because of the face mask in the end zone. Oh, my goodness. That's literally the first time I've ever seen that, and now I know how to call that play when I officiate my games. But a face mask in the end zone by Jawaan Taylor will give 2 points to the New York Jets, the first points for the Jets in this game. And the score is now 17-2, and the Chiefs will have to punt this one back to the New York Jets. Unbelievable. That is the first time I've ever seen a safety brought up from a face mask penalty right there. Wow. So, yeah, here it is again. Definitely got the pull inside the end zone on number 47 there. That is 100% a face mask in the end zone and 100% a safety. Woo! What are the chances of that? Wow. Okay, so the officials might have gotten that wrong when you rewatch the play. The punt goes back to the end zone. That'll start from the 20-yard line. When you watch the play, the fingers actually get in the face mask at about the 1-yard line. They're showing the replay again. His fingers get in the mask at about the 1-yard line, but after the officials talked about it, the pull looks like when the pull happened inside the twist, like the head twist from the face mask happened in the end zone. So that's the official call right here. The New York Jets now have possession. The Jets do have the ball right now. The score is 17-2. This may be the only 2 points that the Jets get today, but hopefully that fires them up and they end up playing here with some conviction. Zach Wilson, shotgun formation on the 25-yard line. There's the snap. There's a toss out to the flat. Breece Hall runs forward, gains maybe 2 yards on that play before finding himself surrounded by a bunch of red jerseys. That's going to be good for 2 yards. That'll be up to the 27-yard line. Second down and 8 coming up for the New York Jets. 13 minutes left to go. The clock is still ticking. Breece Hall coming into tonight had 26 carries this season, only 154 yards. No touchdowns on the ground for Breece Hall this season. Can he get one tonight? Here we go. I formation. We've got an I formation on second down and 8. There's the snap. A handoff to the halfback looked like. Nope. That faked me out. That's good to Garrett Wilson. That's another first down. He's going to make the catch at about the 41-yard line. He faked both the cameraman and me out. Wow, Zach Wilson with a really good fake handoff there. And Zach Wilson completing a first down pass to Garrett Wilson past the 41-yard line. Garrett Wilson with another catch today, another first down catch today. Super important, those first down catches. At least in my league, I have specifically tailored my league so where it's not half-point PPR or full-point PPR, but you do get 1 point for reception on first downs. Here we go. I formation again. There's the snap. There's a fake handoff one more time. Zach Wilson running out to his right side. Steps up. Throws a deep pass. Oh, my goodness. Allen Lazard. That looked like a catch for Allen Lazard all the way down at the 20-yard line. And a big first down for the New York Jets. A huge, huge play to number 10, Allen Lazard, with his first big play as a New York Jet, at least by my standard there. That started way, way back. Oh my goodness, Allen Lazard. That was underthrown, and Allen Lazard saw it the whole way. He came back for that play and made a huge catch to help Zach Wilson. A fantastic catch, undeniable. Wow, good catch, 39 yards. Here we go, single back formation. Breece Hall lined up behind Zach Wilson, fakes the handoff again. Zach Wilson wheels left, throws left, connects with Tyler Conklin. Conklin tries to throw a stiff arm, but gets pushed out of bounds. That'll bring up a second down. Second down and 7 coming up here at the 17-yard line. Second down and 7 coming up here at the 17-yard line. Woo! Oh my goodness, the Jets giving me some life right there. I thought they were about to roll over and die, but the Jets showing up. The clock is ticking, y'all. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap here is Zach Wilson. We got trips right. There's the snap. Throws right quickly. Wide receiver screen. That's going to be a catch. That's going to be to Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson will gain about 4 yards on that one. We've got a third down. Third down and 3 for the New York Jets. Third down and 3 coming up right now. We are on the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Let's find out what the next play is going to bring for us. The score, 17-2. 10 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the first half. Garrett Wilson going out to the bottom of the screen here, left-hand side of the formation. We've got trips left. And it looks like they're going to call a timeout, maybe the first time out of the game. First time out of the game, Kansas City Chiefs will be charged with 1 timeout. They have 2 remaining in this half. And we've got a quick timeout moment, ladies and gentlemen. A quick timeout, which means a commercial break. Wow. Okay. It's looking okay. It looks like Zach Wilson isn't a complete total bum. He is making some plays happen. I don't know how great he's going to be right now for the rest of this game, but for now, he's looking pretty good. Well, that's generous. He's looking like someone who doesn't want to fall right now because he's been embarrassed throughout the season. I mean, it's been a rough 3 weeks for him. Here we go. Third down and 3. Third down and 3 in a shotgun formation. Trips left. Here we go. We're waiting for the snap. We're at the 13-yard line. 10 seconds left on the play clock. There's the snap. Wilson looks left. He takes his time. The pocket collapses. Zach Wilson has to shake a tackle. Zach Wilson's in trouble. He throws. That looks like it's going to be, oh my gosh, an incomplete. That was in the end zone. Tyler Conklin, a short throw just low and in the dirt. The field goal unit will come out. I'm going to guess that the field goal unit's going to come out on this one right now. Zach Wilson had a chance. He had to break a tackle. He was in trouble, going to get hit from behind. He sidearmed it. It hit Tyler Conklin in the hands, but Conklin could not control it. The ball and his hands both hit the floor, and the floor jarred the ball loose. So, 17-2. Waiting for the snap. There's the snap. There's the hold. The hold is good. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is now 17-5, ladies and gentlemen. A 12-point game. Kansas City Chiefs are leading right now. They're up by 12, 17. New York Jets have 5. Kansas City Chiefs 17. New York Jets have 5. Thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. I'm going to pull this up one more time for you guys. So those of you who need those common formations can follow along. I call out a lot of formations during this. There's a bunch that I don't call out because I haven't had time to get that set up. But here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. The shotgun formation. Typically used on passing downs like 2nd and long or 3rd and medium, and it has a lot of variations. The quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, and the running back is on either side of him. This is the single back formation. It looks like what it sounds like. The quarterback is under center, and you have a single running back directly behind him. This also has many variations. This is the pistol formation. It's like the single back formation, but the quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, so this buys time for play-action plays. Here we have the I formation. It's typically used for short yardage situations. There are 2 running backs behind the quarterback. The front runner blocks and the second finds the holes. And then of course we have the empty backfield, or 5 wide. The quarterback stands in the backfield alone. Typically, this is used in obvious passing down situations like 3rd and long or Hail Marys. Subscribe to my channel if you want. All right, y'all, we are back. I went to go grab my favorite prop in the world. We got to have the football in hand for this game. The defending Super Bowl champions have given up 5 points so far to the flailing New York Jets. Can the New York Jets end up pulling off the upset? I think a lot of people are questioning whether or not they can do it. But I think there's always a possibility, especially with this team being led by Robert Saleh. What a great head coach. Nathaniel Hackett trying to find different ways to get people open and has to coach up Zach Wilson. But there's only so much coaching that you can do before you just have to accept that the talent is not there. I wonder sometimes, though, if he were to have a head coach – nothing against Robert Saleh. Robert Saleh is great, but what would happen if he had a different head coach or a different offensive coordinator, maybe someone like an Andy Reid or maybe someone like, who knows, you know? I mean, Bill Belichick has done some miracles for some teams. Obviously, they absolutely crumbled today. Anyways, single back formation. Isaiah Pacheco in the backfield right now. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Pacheco. Patrick Mahomes has time in the pocket, all day in the pocket. And there he goes, delivers. He throws an interception. And the New York Jets come back with that. The New York Jets get the takeaway that they absolutely needed to stay alive in this game, and the Jets will end up getting a pick on Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes underthrowing the intended receiver there. That was again for Noah Gray, the tight end. He thought he was going to deliver that one. He lifted it up in the air. Great defensive stop right there. Number 21 for the New York Jets, getting the interception on that one. Wow, good play right there for the New York Jets, getting a big stop and a very crucial interception. So 1st and 10, single back formation across midfield, some of the best field position right now that the Jets have had in this game. There is a flag on the play, probably a false start. That'll push them back. And, of course, as soon as they get the ball back, they already start screwing up. So get serious, get focused, get yourself together. And as Lou Hefner said earlier, as Jose Hernandez said earlier, Jets, Jets. Would love to see some serious competition coming up. That was Mekhi Becton causing the foul there. The left tackle. Here we go. 1st and 15. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff to Breece Hall. Zach Wilson has to throw underneath to Breece Hall. Breece Hall does have the ball. He runs forward, has to stiff arm to get back to the line of scrimmage. There's a flag at the end of the play. I wonder if that's an offensive face mask. It could have been. Let's see. Another flag on this New York Jets team. This New York Jets team has been committing a lot of penalties. I'll get into that here in just a second. Matter of fact, let's take a quick look at it. Penalties. 2 fouls costing them 20 yards. That looked like a face mask on the offense. I think that'll come back. Horse collar tackle. What on earth are you talking about? I did not see that. Where? Breece Hall? Where? Where is the horse collar tackle? That is a terrible call. Where? That is not a horse collar tackle. The jersey moved, but he didn't get the pads. Wow, a bad call. That is a lucky break for the New York Jets, ladies and gentlemen. They threw a flag on a horse collar tackle, which is an automatic first down, bringing them up to the 29-yard line. But that is a lucky break for the Jets because that was not the case. So there's a fake handoff once again. Zach Wilson throws a deep shot. Oh, my goodness, all the way to the end zone. Garrett Wilson gets one hand to it. Almost a highlight reel play. Almost the best touchdown of the season so far. That could have been one of those OBJ catches. Zach Wilson to Garrett Wilson, just overthrown by a hair. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't even say that was overthrown. I don't think Garrett Wilson thought that Zach Wilson was going to throw it just like that. That was a beautiful pass. I cannot even fault Zach Wilson for that one. That was a great throw. Garrett Wilson should have caught that. Here we go. 2nd down and 10 on the 29-yard line. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Oh, Dalvin Cook moves forward. Dalvin Cook is going to gain about 5 yards on that play. That should put them down at 3rd and 5 on the Chiefs' 24-yard line, so still outside of the red zone. Garrett Wilson coming back out onto the field right now. Oh, man. A good run right there, but not enough. Dalvin Cook has been questionable, in my opinion, all season long. I think Breece Hall has looked like the much better of the two running backs. I think this is going to be an empty backfield coming up right here. Here we go. Yes. Nope. We do have a shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap is Zach Wilson. Trips right now. 3 wide receivers to the right. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Zach Wilson looks right. Zach Wilson delivers. He commits. He does get the first down. That's going to be a first down, and Randall Cobb with the catch and a first down. First down, New York Jets. Randall Cobb with the first down catch when it was needed the most right there. Good play. Way to commit and really put themselves out there. Look, I say this all the time. While it is important to have the talent there, you have to trust yourself and believe in yourself and believe that you can actually win this game. And I think the Jets, they might be delusional, but I think the Jets believe that they can win this game. Here we go. Single back formation, motion in the backfield from Garrett Wilson. Fakes the handoff, does do a toss around on a flea flicker. That goes forward to the 20, up to the 12. Oh my gosh, he stays on his feet inside the 5. That ball will fall out. It will be fumbled, but it will come out of bounds. So Gibson, good all the way down, 1st and 5, first down, New York Jets. Oh my gosh. Wow, first down, New York Jets, another one. So what I said earlier was that they were not converting first downs. They're doing it now. A flea flicker play, a quick toss, an end around right there to Gibson, who runs forward and gets that first down on a run. He does fumble the ball at the end of it, but it was at the sideline. So, first and goal from the 5-yard line. In the backfield is Dalvin Cook. Motion in the backfield. There's a snap. There's a handoff to Cook, who runs right up the middle. Goes up all the way. Just short. Oh, my goodness. Just short of the touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. That's down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and 1 on the Kansas City Chiefs 1-yard line. The New York Jets about to punch this one in. New York Jets getting ready to punch this one in. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. The score is 17-5. Can the Jets pull it into within a 1-possession game before halftime? 2nd down and goal. Breece Hall is in the backfield. 1 wide receiver to the bottom of the screen. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. And really quick, Zach Wilson takes his time. He throws to the right side, and that looks good. That's going to be a touchdown, Jets. Ozuma on the right-hand side. Ozuma on the right-hand side to get the touchdown. The New York Jets. Zach Wilson throwing a touchdown pass. He has not had a 2-touchdown game at all this season. He might have one tonight since he's got a touchdown in the first half of this game. Wow, fakes the handoff. Breece Hall sold that one. I saw illegal hands to the face, but nobody else saw. The Jets offense getting away with all kinds of stuff here. Wow. A bad horse collar that was given to the New York Jets, and then a hands to the face that wasn't called. There's the snap. There's the hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. The score is now 12-17. New York Jets, the home team, is trailing 12-17 against last year's Super Bowl winners. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. That had me woozy, ladies and gentlemen. That had me woozy. So they trail by 5. An interception by the Jets defense gave them excellent field position. In the first quarter of this game, the Kansas City Chiefs looked like they were going to run away with it. They scored 17-0 against the Jets, and the Jets said, you know what? I'm going to deliver this right back. So far, the Jets have scored 12-0 against the Kansas City Chiefs. The score, 12-7. Kansas City is in the lead. When we get back, we're going to have a kickoff. When we get back, we're going to have a kickoff, and the Jets will be kicking back to the Kansas City Chiefs after that touchdown. Okay, I've ignored my chat for long enough. I was getting into this game, definitely getting into this game. Let's get to the chat box and see what's going on with you guys. All right, let's pull this up. Here we go. Okay, sticking with the Jets, said Joshua. This was probably towards the end of the first quarter, so I'm going to have to try to catch up. Cowboys game was legit, said Rosalie Jones. KC is going to do it. Okay, I'm mostly kidding about the Jets winning. Are you still kidding at this point? Jets for the win, says Jose Hernandez. Sticking to it. Sticking to it. Happy birthday, Howard. Yes, if you guys have not said so already, Howard, it is his birthday. He's turning big 5'3" right now. We have 1,053 It's a match made in heaven. Thanks, Howard, for being in this room. Thanks for watching this game. Jose, you mean the Chiefs' 4th win this week? Maybe. We'll see. It's not over. You're a pastor. That's cool at Howard. Holy shit. Oh, my gosh. You can't say holy shit to a pastor. You can't say holy shit to a pastor. Anyways, or maybe you can. Maybe he's cool about it. The Jets are going to need a whole lot of prayers, says Seth. Okay, I like where the conversation is going. I don't think Pastor Howard is going to say any prayers for the Jets. Dalvin Cook can hit the damn side. Can't hit the side of a barn. Throw up a prayer. Okay. I miss HEB, Mario, and Whataburger. Oh, my God, I miss Whataburger. Dude, one of the things that I actually had to give up was Whataburger. In case you are not from Texas and you are watching this from a different part of the country, Whataburger has expanded to multiple states now, but it was bought out by a Chicago company, so they are in Illinois now. But Whataburger is the staple and the heart of Texas. 3 big things that come out of Texas that every Texan has to know. HEB, Whataburger, and Buc-ee's rest stops. I know, it's crazy, a rest stop, but it's one of the biggest, most iconic things about Texas. So there's the kick. This one is going back. It will not be returned, and this drive will start on the 25-yard line. The Chiefs will take over on their own 25. Okay. 17-0, 17-10. It's 17-12, y'all. 17-12. Christina, I'm old. I just learned what the symbol for hashtag is. Oh, man. That's okay, dude. Christina, I love Alan Lazard. Aaron clapping for that catch. That was a huge catch out on the right-hand side over there. Here we go. Kansas City Chiefs have the ball, ladies and gentlemen. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Patrick Mahomes in the pocket. Throws underneath to Isaiah Pacheco, who makes another catch. Does a cutback at about the 30. Runs forward. Gets short of the first down. Looks like up to the 34-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 1. Isaiah Pacheco with the big catch right there. He was a great player. He helped Aaron Rodgers a great deal back then. Alan Lazard did, but unfortunately, they didn't go very far. Alan Lazard hasn't even made it to the playoffs. At least I don't think. I'd have to double-check that stat. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. 2nd down and 1. Single back formation. Isaiah Pacheco behind Patrick Mahomes. There's the snap. There's the handoff to Pacheco, who goes up the right-hand side. He gets up to the 40. He gets up to the 45. Just shy of the 45-yard line. And he's going to do some push-ups and flex his muscles. Isaiah Pacheco, get it, brother. Get it, my friend. 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs looking good right now. In good shape. Christina, where are you at? We're all in San Antonio, Texas. Some teams are underdogs for a reason, season after season. Howard grew up in Texas his first 5 years in America and then went to live in San Antonio. Where are you from, Howard? Here we go. Chen. There we go. There's the snap and a toss over to Isaiah Pacheco, who's good for almost 5. He's good. He's on his feet. He stays on his feet and gets the 1st down. Isaiah Pacheco with another 1st down. Another 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs, and Isaiah Pacheco looks really good today. It only took him 3 weeks to find his stride. A really great try. Jets coming to 10. The Jets will win. Yes, you single, Christina. Unfortunately, Howard, I appreciate your help. She is beautiful, but she's actually mine. Much love, though. Jets need a whole new team. I don't know, man. Here we go. Empty backfield from the 45-yard line across midfield. Mahomes takes the snap. He throws. Oh, my gosh. That looked like an interception to me. What happened there? 2nd down and 10. Did that hit the floor? That didn't look like it hit the floor. Let me see that play one more time. He threw up the middle. Patrick Mahomes took the snap and threw it up the middle. Cobb was a great player. He absolutely was. Okay. 17-12. I guess the Jets got those prayers. Yes, they did, Seth. Thank you, guys. Okay, Dairy Queen is also big for Texas. You're absolutely right, Seth. Here we go. Shotgun formation, motion in the backfield. Waiting for the snap. Patrick Mahomes takes it. He hands that off to Pacheco, who runs forward. He's been having a good game. He runs forward and gains about 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up a 3rd down for the Kansas City Chiefs. 3rd down for Kansas City. Yes, and Ford. Okay, I'm a Southern Cali boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're going to end the chat for now. We are still in the middle of this game. I want to make sure I give this game every bit of attention it deserves. 4 minutes left to go in the first half of this game, ladies and gentlemen. Since 2022, they've converted 48% of their first downs, the Kansas City Chiefs have. And here we go on a third down. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes takes his time, delivers to the right-hand side. That is a catch. That is good for a first down. A big, big first down catch by Kadarius Toney on the right-hand side. The Kansas City Chiefs getting another first down in this game. The Jets gave that one up almost a pick right there. If the defense would have reacted just a hair sooner, that might have been an offensive pass interference, but it won't be called. Some plays weren't called for the Jets. It's only fair that some plays aren't called here for the Chiefs. It would be even more fair if all the right plays were called. But first down and 10, here we are at the 26-yard line. Takes the snap, tosses that underneath to Kadarius Toney once again. Kadarius Toney makes someone miss, and he breaks a tackle and gets all the way inside the 20. The Chiefs are now inside the red zone. Second down coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs. Second down and short. So I haven't seen the yard line right there, but second down and short coming up. Looks like it's going to be a second down and maybe 3. Kadarius Toney running in on the end around. That's a quick toss. That was actually a forward toss, so that might be a passing play for Patrick Mahomes because it was a forward pass. So on the 19-yard line, second down and 3. Isaiah Pacheco coming into the shotgun formation to the right-hand side of Patrick Mahomes. There's a throw and an incomplete pass immediately. Rashid Rice, the intended receiver there. Third down and 3 coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs. All right. Okay. What are they going to do on this third down? 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in this first half as we approach the 2-minute warning. Second down and 3, ladies and gentlemen. What is Andy Reid going to dial up on this play? Empty backfield. Jerick McKinnon comes up to protect in the shotgun. It looks like Patrick Mahomes doesn't like what he sees. He's calling an audible. Jets showing blitz. They might change their mind. They're only going to rush 4. And Patrick Mahomes in trouble. He's going to have to get rid of it. He wheels out. He throws while falling. Incomplete pass. Fourth down. And the field goal unit is probably going to come out here and put up some extra points. So, fourth down, a big fourth down stop for the New York Jets to get this stop here. They absolutely needed that. But the Jets do have more than 10 points. What was the prediction there? Was it 28-10? It looks like the Jets are still holding their own. That safety made a big difference for them. But I can see above my head that this field goal is going to be good. This is a 37-yard field goal attempt, ladies and gentlemen. 37 yards coming up here from Butker. There's the hold. There's the kick. It wobbles a little bit to the left, but that's still going to be a good one. And 3 more points on the board. And when we get back, we will have the 2-minute warning. The New York Jets still have all 3 of their timeouts. The Kansas City Chiefs only have 2 of their timeouts left. Can the Jets sustain a 2-minute drive all the way to the end zone? That has yet to be seen. Ooh, a lot of pressure coming up right here for Zach Wilson and company. New York Jets 12, Kansas City Chiefs 20. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. Cheers to you guys. It is Sunday night. I do have to work early in the morning. So let's have as much fun as we can before I have to face reality tomorrow at 6 in the morning. All right, y'all. Patrick Mahomes today, 135 yards. Can you believe that he has the same amount of fantasy football points as Zach Wilson right now? Patrick Mahomes completing 8 of 15 passes, 135 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Zach Wilson today completing 13 of 18 passes, 109 yards, and 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Good for him. So here comes the ball back to the New York Jets. This is going to go over the head and just shy of the uprights. That might have gone through the uprights, but a touchback nonetheless. And the Jets will be starting this drive from the 25-yard line. The Jets have allowed 1 sack, but the quarterback comparison, this is the interesting part. Zach Wilson, he has a quarterback rating of 106, and Patrick Mahomes, 76.5 after the interception. A huge drop. That's pretty crazy. But it doesn't matter what the quarterback stat line is. It matters what the score of the game is. And right now, they trail by 8. Shotgun formation on the 25-yard line. There's a throw to Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson makes someone miss. He goes forward and gains about 4 yards on that one. He runs out of bounds, stopping the clock. but the clock will continue to roll. That should have stopped the clock, but he ended up going out of bounds. He wasn't pushed out of bounds. He ran out under his own power. Don't know why the clock didn't stop, but that will take us to the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes left in the first half of this Sunday night football game between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, wow. So, today, the running game has been looking good for the Kansas City Chiefs. Isaiah Pacheco has actually been impressive today. So far, Isaiah Pacheco has 42 receiving yards. He's got 20 fantasy football points, 84 yards on the ground, plus 42 yards and a touchdown. I mean, Isaiah Pacheco is leading both teams in fantasy football points today, and that's going to help me out for sure. So we are at the 2-minute warning. Let's pull up some stats and compare them to last week and their season totals here. Let me see how I can do this. In case you guys didn't know, if you're at a computer screen and you want to split your screen evenly 50-50 and you don't have real estate, you can press and hold the Windows key and press left or right and pull up both of your stats. Anyways, or pull up both of your pages. Fun fact, you can try that out in your own time. So last week, Zach Wilson only had 157 yards. He had no touchdowns. This week, he's already got 113 in the first half. Last week, he completed 18 of 36. Today, he's already completed 14 of 19, playing much better than he did last week. Breece Hall today only has 13 yards on the ground. Gibson has 13 yards on the ground with that end around that he ran. Dalvin Cook has 11 yards on the ground. The Jets' ground game has been struggling. They did need to improve their passing game, and they have done so. Garrett Wilson last week only had 48 yards. This week, Garrett Wilson has 37. Allen Lazard has been on a milk carton for the entire season, and today he had one really, really big catch. He absolutely needed that. He had one catch so far today, one target, one catch, 39 yards. He actually leads the Jets in receiving yards with that one catch. Garrett Wilson has moved the chains 4 times for the Jets, which is awesome. Awesome for them. That's the offense for the Jets right now. Those are basically the main guys for the Jets right now. On the other side, the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, 8 of 15, 135 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Last week, he was playing a lot better. Last week, Patrick Mahomes completed 24 of 33 for 272 yards and 3 touchdowns. Only 1 touchdown today. Not looking his best, but Isaiah Pacheco has been looking really good right now. Today, Isaiah Pacheco has 84 yards on 8 rushing attempts. His longest one went for 48. Okay, let's get back to the action. 2-minute warning is over. Shotgun formation. Zach Wilson takes the snap. He has time. Oh my gosh. The pocket collapsed instantly on him. No protection for Zach Wilson. He has to throw that ball. That's going to be an incomplete pass that'll bring up a 2nd down for the New York Jets. Jones coming in to make that stop. Chris Jones putting on the pressure. Excellent way to break the line. Zach Wilson, incomplete pass. So a 2nd down and 10 coming up for Zach Wilson and the Jets inside the 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute drill. I'm sorry, this is a 3rd down attempt coming up. They need this one. 3rd down and 6. Shotgun formation. Looks like Dalvin Cook is in the backfield with Zach Wilson. There's the snap. Zach Wilson looks right. Zach Wilson will throw underneath. Check it down to Dalvin Cook, who makes the catch, and a 1st down going this way. And that was not Dalvin Cook. That was number 32, not 33. That was Carter on the catch there. Carter on the catch for the New York Jets. Okay, Carter will stay out on the field. We're on the 39-yard line. 1st down, snap coming there. Zach Wilson throws. Oh, my goodness, that's going to be connected, and that's going to be a catch. A catch right there for Tyler Conklin, an 8-yard catch, 8-yard reception. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1. Maybe 2nd down and 2. Let's see what comes up here. A good throw to the right-hand side intended for Tyler Conklin. Conklin makes the catch, and he gets pushed out of bounds. That's going to bring a 9-yard catch for Tyler Conklin. Shotgun formation. Zach Wilson takes the snap. He hands that off. That's going to go forward, and Carter's going to get the 1st down. 1st down for the New York Jets. The Jets are sustaining a drive. The Jets are driving 1 minute and 17 seconds left to go in this first half. The clock is ticking, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Here we go. We're waiting here to see what happens. Takes the snap. Zach Wilson looks left. He'll throw left. He'll connect on that one. That's going to be a good catch. Again, Randall Cobb with his 2nd catch of the game. Randall Cobb with his second catch of the game. The clock will continue to tick. We are inside of 50 seconds now. The Jets have all 3 of their timeouts. When will they choose to use one? Shotgun formation here on the 40-yard line across midfield. The Jets have the ball. Oh, my goodness. Wilson's in trouble. Can he get away? Can he throw it away? He'll throw. Oh, my gosh. That was in the hands of Carter. That was a clear first down and an incomplete pass. That will stop the clock. 3rd down and 7 on the Kansas City Chiefs 40-yard line. So, time to take a breather. Time to take a breather. A big 3rd down coming up here for the New York Jets. They trail by 8. They would like to get this closer. What is Robert Saleh going to dial up here? We've got a 3rd down. They just need a few more to get within field goal range. Breece Hall is in the backfield with Zach Wilson. 3rd down and 7 from the 40-yard line. There's the snap. He's got time in the pocket. There's a good throw delivered. That's going to be caught by Garrett Wilson, but it will be short of the 1st down. Are they going to go for it? Are they going to go for it on 4th down and 1? They're on the 34-yard line. I mean, do they go for it or not? This is another big decision. Oh, that looked just short. Just short. I mean, that was in line, in tandem, parallel. 4th down and 1. It looks like they are going to go for it. Trying to get them to snap, trying to get them to move. I don't think they're actually going to do it. No. Here comes. They're gonna try to make them bite, but I don't think they're going to go for it. A timeout's going to be called here by the Jets, and they're going to talk about it. Okay, first timeout taken in this game by the New York Jets. They're going to need a second to figure out what their game plan is. Are they going to try to put up a field goal? Or do they trust their offense to gain 1 yard? All they need is 1 yard to move the sticks. Let's see what happens here. And we are in the middle of a timeout. Halftime coming up in about 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime coming up in about 30. Okay, let me grab my favorite prop once again. Oh, my goodness. So, tomorrow night, we've got the Jets. Tomorrow night we've got the Giants playing the Seahawks. If you're a Seahawks fan or you want to catch that game, I will be live for that game as well. Greg Zuerlein coming up to kick a field goal. I would have left my team out there in this situation. But Robert Saleh said kick it. There's the kick. It goes up. Oh, my goodness, no! It hits the crossbar. It hits the crossbar and a no good kick. It hit the right crossbar. And you see Robert Saleh drop the F-bomb on the sideline there. This will still be a 5-point game. Could have brought it to within 2. He just said, fuck. Well, it is what it is. So, the Kansas City Chiefs, when we get back, will take over on downs. They have a total of 259 yards of offense today. The New York Jets, 177. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Manuel. Thank you so much for watching this live stream. We had an awesome Cowboy stream earlier. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you guys being here in this chat room. Speaking of, let's pull that up and see what you guys are up to right now. Let's see what you guys are up to in this chat room. It is commercial time. We are close to halftime. Okay. Yes, the ticket had many segments about Buc-ee's. There you go. All right. Always loved it. Being awesome. But yeah. Okay. Buchanan. And her special nickname was Bucky. Lou sent me. Yo! Mr. Alvarez, thanks for checking in, brother. Appreciate that. James Rose, Jets, Jets. Joshua Fleury, my mom's nickname was Bucky. Strong Island. I drink Strong Island iced teas. I can't judge, though. I'm a pastor, not a Catholic priest, he says. Okay, so it really is Bucky Fleury. Cool, only mom. Got it. So do we call you? Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm Big Daddy in both Texas and Colorado. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Joshua. Oh, man, that's funny. And thank you, Howard. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have no interest in the game tomorrow night, but thank you, Joshua. You know what, man? Sometimes you got to just grit your teeth. The interesting part about tomorrow's game is that most people have no vested interest in either of those two teams. However, in case you did not know this, both the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants they rank inside of the top 10 most followed teams on Instagram. And I've got a lot of fun facts about both teams coming up for tomorrow night. Did you know that the Seahawks are the only team in NFL to actually appear in both an NFC and to play in the championship game for the NFC side and the AFC side because they ended up switching divisions? A whole mix-up. I'll explain that tomorrow. But here we go to end this quarter. 30 seconds left to go. 26 seconds left to go. Marquez Valdes-Scantling moving right now. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap out of the shotgun. He throws a deep, deep shot there. That's going to be intercepted. The Jets get the ball back. Patrick Mahomes throws another pick in this game. 2 interceptions for Patrick Mahomes. And the Jets defense is showing up as advertised. So the Jets will come back and have a chance with 18 seconds left. With 18 seconds left to get those 3 points back out on the board. Wow. Mosley there to make that play. C.J. Mosley, number 57. He was the first round pick way back in the 2014 draft. He's been in the league for a while. C.J. Mosley picking off the intended target right there. That was intended for Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce unable to make the catch. Maybe he's nervous because his superstar girlfriend is there. Okay, here we go. On the 35-yard line, here come the Jets with 1 timeout left. Shotgun formation. Jets have the ball after that interception, the second one from Patrick Mahomes. Kansas City Chiefs rush 3. Zach Wilson has time. He's going to use his legs and run forward, getting all the way up to about, oh my goodness, he's ripped down just shy of the 50-yard line. Looked like a face mask. They might call that timeout. Okay, they had 2 timeouts left. They do have 1 left right now. 8 seconds left to go in this first half, y'all. 8 seconds left to go in the first half. A lot of crazy stuff has happened. We were not expecting the New York Jets to get back-to-back turnovers against the Kansas City Chiefs, but that is what has happened. Big tackle, way to hang on to the ball there, Wilson. Using your legs, churning those legs. Going to have maybe 1, maybe 2 more plays in this first half. Can they get it to within field goal range? Here we go. 8 seconds left in the first half. Patrick Mahomes is on the sideline wondering what has gone wrong for them. Zach Wilson, shotgun formation, 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Looks like there's going to be a timeout called. The second timeout called by the Kansas City Chiefs. So the longest 18 seconds in the world. I heard a really funny joke, actually. My girlfriend actually laughed at this one, too. So when girls say, I'll be ready in 5 minutes, it will be 5 minutes, but it's going to be like 5 minutes at the 4th quarter in a tied game, and both teams have all 3 timeouts. So, yes, when she says 5 minutes, it is 5 minutes. Just make sure that you account for the timeouts and the sideline plays. Anyways, enough of being rude. Here we go. Let's get this brought up for you guys. AFC South coming up right there. You can see that scrolling underneath. Shotgun formation. 1st and 10, 49-yard line. Zach Wilson in the backfield with number 32. Looks like Carter back there. Nope, that is Dalvin Cook, and that's a throw and a rocket throw. Oh, my gosh, thrown behind Garrett Wilson, who overran the route. 4 seconds left to go. They need to get at least 1 first down here. 4 seconds left to go in the first half. What are they going to do? Is it Hail Mary time? Randall Cobb was in there. That was Randall Cobb's, could have been the target to Randall Cobb. That would have put them in field goal range, but he wanted the big, big play. Probably the wrong choice here. Here comes a 2nd down and 10 with 4 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. 49-yard line, shotgun formation. Zach Wilson in the backfield with the running back. There's the snap. Wilson has time. Pocket holding up. Zach Wilson's going to get sacked. Oh, no. And that's going to be the end of the first half as Zach Wilson goes down, getting sacked again in this game. And the Jets will go into the locker room trailing by 8. So at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, the Kansas City Chiefs have 20 points. The New York Jets have 12. The Jets are trailing by 8 points, but there is life in the Jets. They are playing at home. That has to be a positive for them. They've done really well at home. Can they do it again? Can they do it again? I do not know. But in this first half, Kansas City Chiefs 259 total yards of offense, New York Jets 184. They had a safety in this game. They have 1 touchdown and 1 field goal. A missed field goal by Greg the Leg. A missed field goal by Greg the Leg, and the Jets have to settle with an 8-point deficit instead of a 5-point deficit. But that's okay. An 8-point deficit instead of a 5-point deficit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at halftime. Give me just a second to make some adjustments here on my side. We're going to pull up some videos for you guys here. Give me just a second. Here comes the switch. Thanks, y'all. The shotgun formation. Typically used on passing downs like 2nd and long or 3rd and medium, and it has a lot of variations. The quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, and the running back is on either side of him. This is the single back formation. It looks like what it sounds like. The quarterback is under center, and you have a single running back directly behind him. This also has many variations. This is the pistol formation. It's like the single back formation, but the quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, so this buys time for play action plays. Here we have the I formation. It's typically used for short yardage situations. There are 2 running backs behind the quarterback. The front runner blocks and the second finds the holes. And then of course we have the empty backfield, or 5 wide. The quarterback stands in the backfield alone. Typically, this is used in obvious passing down situations like 3rd and long or Hail Marys. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. The football season starts.
Telling you, bro. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Nah, man, they were cool. All right, here's the bomb. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, are you okay? Oh my gosh, Nah, it's fine, man. Apparently she's cool. Yeah, that ambulance took a long time to show up though. 100 yards right here, baby. Here we go. Oh my God.
Jalen Hurts might be one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL right now, but did you know that the last 17 quarterbacks who lost their Super Bowl debut never went back to the championship game? Basically, if this is your first time going to the Super Bowl, you'd better win because you might not make it back. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn that off right now. I don't need that intro video. I don't need that intro video coming up every single time. So, wow. Okay, I've had those headphones on for about 5 hours now. My ears are burning, so I don't even know if I sound clear right now, if there's any kind of delay or lag. I hope that there's not, but I'm going to need to keep these headphones off for just a second because it is hot up here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're at halftime right now. This game so far has not necessarily been the one-sided affair that a lot of people thought, including myself. I thought this was definitely going to be a one-sided game, but I did say at the beginning of this stream that if the Jets could get some turnovers, they could make something serious happen. Okay, we're going to talk about the Jets here and the Kansas City Chiefs, but before I do that, I'm going to duplicate this tab, and I want to take a look at all of the scores of the NFL right now. Let's look at all of the games as a whole right here. So I've got the scores underneath. Right now, the Arizona Cardinals fell to 1-3. You know what? Maybe I can give you guys a quick... No, we'll leave it like this for now. Okay. Kansas City Chiefs, ladies and gentlemen, they are up by 8 right now. The Jacksonville Jaguars in London this morning. The Jacksonville Jaguars, very early in today at London, beat the Atlanta Falcons 23-7. The Baltimore Ravens, they won a divisional game today. They are up, leading their division right now 3-1. The Baltimore Ravens are up 28. The Cleveland Browns 3 in that game. The Cincinnati Bengals, what on earth is going on with that team? You know what? I have a buddy who has literally predicted absolutely every game so far. I don't know if he's psychic or what the deal is, but he said that this year was going to be Joe Burrow's worst year of his career, and so far, he's absolutely right. He said that before the season even started. He said, why did you draft Joe Burrow? He's going to have a terrible year. I didn't believe it, but I trusted my gut, and I was wrong on that one. They're showing highlights right here. Joe Burrow just getting smashed over and over again. Looks like his elbow is torn up. I don't know, man. Joe Burrow is in serious trouble. The Bengals are in serious trouble right now. Derek Carr lost today as well. Let's talk about the scores. Let me get back to the scores. I'll just read these all off to you guys right now. Denver finally won a game today. The Denver Broncos beat the Chicago Bears 31-28. That was still a very close game. Two terrible teams going at it. Put up a very fun game to watch. Oh, man, there's that pick six from Deron Bland in the last game with the Dallas Cowboys and the New England Patriots. What an awesome, awesome game right there. Damar Hamlin finally getting a chance to play here. First game back, Damar Hamlin able to show up. Wow, what a good play right there. Buffalo Bills beating the Miami Dolphins, who were, that's another big divisional game, and the Buffalo Bills came out on top in that game. A huge, crucial play, and look at that. That was the interception at the end of the game where they had a chance to win. Tua threw a pick at the very end of that game, and the Buffalo Bills won by a landslide, 48-20. So, Denver Broncos beat the Bears. LA Rams beat the Indianapolis Colts in a high-scoring game, 29-23. Miami and Buffalo, the full game was 68 points. Miami scored 70 points by themselves last week. A bit of a down game after what they did last week to the Broncos. But obviously the Buffalo Bills defense is much better than the Broncos defense. So Minnesota finally got their first win. I was shocked to see that they were still sitting at 0-3 before this game. They beat the Carolina Panthers. How about the Texans, man? How about the Houston Texans beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 30-6? 30-6, the Houston Texans. Nico Collins looking really good. Their running game with Dameon Pierce looked really good. C.J. Stroud was looking good. I think DeMeco Ryans has changed the Houston Texans, and there's a good chance that they might actually run away with that division. But we can talk about that later. Oh, my gosh. Here's another one, y'all. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who is Baker Mayfield now? He's had 4 different NFL teams since he entered the league, and Baker Mayfield right now is 3-1. 26-point win, 26-9 over the New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr did not deliver in this game. Alvin Kamara did not deliver in this game in his first game back after his suspension. And then probably the best game of the week so far, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. That game went into overtime, y'all. That was an overtime game with the Eagles and the Commanders. Let me see if I can pull that up for y'all. Not important. I'll leave these scrolling here. Eagles, Commanders, y'all. Wow, I cannot even. Let me take a look at this one so I can get you guys the box score. I was impressed with the way that Sam Howell played. He had almost 300 yards through the air. Brian Robinson was looking good. He had a touchdown as well. In that game, the Eagles finished the game 34-31. The first quarter, both teams scored. The second quarter, the Commanders had the lead going into the locker room. The score was 17-10, and then they didn't score in the third. The Eagles decided to turn it up. The Commanders did outscore the Eagles in the fourth quarter, and because they outscored the Eagles in the fourth quarter, they tied it up 31-31, and then overtime game. The overtime part came. The Eagles ended up winning with a walk-off field goal in overtime. The clock almost ran out in overtime. There was like 4 minutes left in that overtime play. A huge win against a divisional rival. I think that the Eagles thought that was going to be an easier game. The Eagles, unfortunately, beat themselves on a lot of those plays. They definitely cost themselves a lot of penalties, but it doesn't matter because they got the W. Anyways, couple more games, and I promise I'll stop talking about the other teams here tonight. LA Chargers, 24-7. They took a big win, a much-needed win over the Las Vegas Raiders. And then, of course, the San Francisco 49ers. You can see Christian McCaffrey's name scrolling at the bottom of the screen. The San Francisco 49ers beat the Arizona Cardinals 35-16, something that the Dallas Cowboys could not do last week. They outscored the Cardinals by 9. What is that math? I can't math right now. It looks like that is 19 points. Yeah, 19 points. So, San Francisco 49ers, check out this one. Christian McCaffrey, the #1 fantasy football scorer this week in week 4, probably the player of the week in all of the NFL. 20 rushing attempts, 106 yards on the ground, 3 rushing touchdowns. That is just on the ground. Christian McCaffrey went ham, slam, bananas because he also, on top of those 3 touchdowns and 100-plus rushing yards on the ground, he also had 71 receiving yards on 7 receptions through the air and another receiving touchdown. 4 touchdowns for Christian McCaffrey today. What an awesome, awesome game from who I think is probably the best running back in the NFL right now. And in this offense, it absolutely shows. We're going to be covering the San Francisco 49ers next Sunday. Next Sunday, we will be covering the San Francisco 49ers and my Dallas Cowboys. I love good football, but I will be honest, I am nervous about next week's game. I don't know how this one's going to wash out. I don't know how this one's going to shake up. I think the Cowboys will win this one, but if they do, it's going to be a squeaker. It'll be less than 3 points, and that's my prediction here. So this is going to be the rest of the top scoring teams right here. This is going to be the rest of the – I think I went with 12. I think I picked up 12 players here. David Montgomery, that game on Thursday night, I really like the way the Lions are looking right now. Unfortunately, David Montgomery went off against my girlfriend's Green Bay Packers. But what are you going to do? Lamar Jackson finally showing up right now. He had 33 fantasy points today. Puka Nacua doing his thing. I wonder what his productivity is going to do, if it's going to tank or if it's going to hold when Cooper Kupp comes back next week. So if you have Cooper Kupp on IR, you're finally going to get him back in this week. But is he going to be on a snap count? Is Puka Nacua going to take away a lot of those targets? How are they going to look? How is this Rams offense going to look? I can tell you this much. Matt Stafford is going to have some options. Baker Mayfield making it into the top 15 out of everyone. Baker Mayfield showing up, man. He looks totally different. And Cole Kmet finally having a number 1 tight end game. Cole Kmet for the Bears. They still lost, but it was a really good game, and it shows that he can actually play. DJ Moore, number 13. Russell Wilson, number 14. And that's going to be your top 14 fantasy football players for this week so far, because we still have the Giants and the Seahawks coming up tomorrow night to finish off week 14. So we are still in the middle of halftime, ladies and gentlemen. You have not missed anything. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble about other teams, even though we are covering the Chiefs and the Jets today. But it is Sunday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen. Very shortly here, we will get back to the action, and we will be back in this game starting the third quarter here. The Jets did kick off to the Chiefs, which means that the Jets will receive the ball after halftime here. I don't know who the halftime show is for the Jets in New York City, but I can tell you that it's not Taylor Swift. So Isaiah Pacheco balling out today, y'all. Isaiah Pacheco, 84 rushing yards, 42 receiving yards. Over 100 total yards of offense from Isaiah Pacheco, and he has a touchdown. If he can get a couple more of those, he's going to be looking very good in fantasy lineups this week. Isaiah Pacheco finally showing up, but, man, it breaks my heart to see Joe Burrow playing the way that Joe Burrow is playing. He's too good to be doing what he's doing right now. He needs to be better. But he's injured. He's hurt. That calf injury seems to really be stifling him. Still at halftime, y'all. I can't believe it. I feel like this is a very long halftime. Oh, of course. Okay, we're back to the action. Here come the Chiefs getting ready to kick this one back to the New York Jets. There's the kick. It's up, and away. This looks like it's going to end up not being returned. A touchback, and the Jets will start this drive on the 25-yard line. Start of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the third quarter. The Jets do have the ball. And this will be the first play of the second half today. What can the Jets do on this drive? I think Zach Wilson needs to show up. What can he do? We're in the huddle. Zach Wilson, Garrett Wilson, Allen Lazard, Randall Cobb, the wide receivers on this drive here. Shotgun formation. We got motion in the backfield. Takes the snap. Wilson looks left, looks right, changes his mind, throws up the middle. That's going to be good. That's a catch down to the 50-yard line. Tyler Conklin with a big first down play to start this drive in the third quarter. The first play of the second half is good for a first down, a catch by Tyler Conklin, the big tight end for the New York Jets. So here come the Jets, 1st and 10 at midfield, right on the 50-yard line. Wow. Good first down play. Good Good first play right here. So here we go on the 50-yard line. Single back formation. Tyler Conklin moving to the left side of that formation. 2 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Wilson lines up. Throws left. Finds someone. That is good to Allen Lazard. And another first down. Down at about the 38-yard line. First down. Allen Lazard and the Jets. Look at that. They are now able to move the ball. I don't know what Robert Saleh said to his team, but whatever he said, it looks like it got them fired up. Can they keep this momentum? First down and 10 coming up from the 38-yard line. And the Jets with back-to-back plays over 10 yards, 2 first downs, 2 plays on this drive. They trail by 8. They're on the 38-yard line. We have motion in the backfield, single back formation. Right now, Zach Wilson is under center. Takes the snap. He will hand that one off, and that's going to go forward for about 5 yards. So that was Breece Hall. I don't know if they marked that right. That should be a gain of at least 3 yards. Let's see where they mark this one. It's going to be a 2nd down and 7 on the Chiefs' 35-yard line. 2nd down and 7 on the Chiefs' 35-yard line. Where are we going here? Zach Wilson trying to stay ahead of the chains right now. Zach Wilson looking good. He's got 15 fantasy football points in this game so far. Third quarter just starting out. Empty backfield right now. 3 wide receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom, so 5 wide. 5 wide. Got an audible coming. 3 seconds on the play clock. Wilson takes the snap. He throws that one. He delivers a big catch. A big catch right there to the tight end. Ruckert, the 2nd or 3rd string tight end for the New York Jets, making a big catch and another first down for the New York Jets. Wow, another first down from someone that we do not know. Ruckert, number 89, making a very crucial catch there. He went down at about, looks like the 11 or 12-yard line. So a first down and 10 coming up for the Jets here. We are inside the red zone, and the Jets are making it look easy on this drive. Single back formation. Zach Wilson making some audibles here. Got motion in the backfield. There's the snap. There's the handoff. That's to Breece Hall, who's in trouble. He's behind the sticks, and he's going to get tackled for a loss. The Kansas City Chiefs making a stop right there. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 13 on the Kansas City 15-yard line. So the Kansas City Chiefs looking to make a stop against the Jets. The score is 20-12. Holy shit. This is crazy. Okay. The Jets looking to punch this one in right now. We've got a 2nd down coming up after that play. On first down, he lost 3 yards. What can Breece Hall do on this next play? We're about to find out. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Breece Hall is not in on this one. We got Dalvin Cook in the backfield. There's the snap. Wilson looks right. Wilson throws right. He does connect with Garrett Wilson. So Wilson to Wilson again. Down to the 10-yard line. So 10-yard line, New York Jets are looking at a 3rd down and 8 on the Chiefs' 10-yard line. What's the next play? What is coming up here? He's hearing stuff coming from the sideline. Zach Wilson is. Let's see what happens here. Who's going to get this one? Okay, something big has happened. I can tell by the scoreboard at the top of my screen. Let's see what this next play is. 3rd down and 8. A 10-yard play coming up right here. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Wilson takes the snap. He looks left. He throws left. He commits to the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown by Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York Jets. The New York Jets with a 10-yard touchdown. Another touchdown throw by Zach Wilson right here. He now has 21 fantasy football points, and that is a big touchdown right there. Allen Lazard getting his first touchdown of the season. Wow, a good throw right there. Lazard had pressure coming in really fast there. He was lucky to make that catch because the defense literally got a hand to it. Good, strong hands by Allen Lazard. The big tight end right there, 6'5", 227, and they trusted him. And a 2-point conversion coming up here, y'all. A 2-point conversion. They want to tie this game up. They don't want to trail anymore. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Wilson in trouble. Wilson. Oh, my gosh. Just run it, my guy. And that's good. And that's good. That's going to be a 20-20 game right here. No flags on that one. The score is 20-20. The Kansas City Chiefs are now tied with the New York Jets. The New York Jets have tied this game up. The New York Jets have now tied this game up, and they are up. Wow. Oh, my goodness. And that is how you end the drive. Can the Jets defense show up as advertised? It looks like they have a great way to end that drive with a 2-point conversion, and the Jets are alive, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 20-20. We already have 40 total points in this game. 40 points in this game. Both teams have 20 points. Offense, total yards of offense for both sides. Wow, it's all tied up, y'all. 259 yards of offense for the Kansas City Chiefs. 259 yards of offense for the New York Jets. It cannot be more even than that right now. It looks like the ground game is what's keeping the Chiefs alive. The Chiefs have 124 yards on the ground, but the Jets, after struggling to move the football, the New York Jets have 199 passing yards, 65 yards more. Sorry, it looks like, about 65 yards more than the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow. Zach Wilson looks like he is in redemption right now, trying to redeem himself from all of the naysayers and the haters. All of those haters coming down his throat right now. Phrasing, I probably should not say that, but he's been playing that way. I'm going to sneeze. God, give me a second. I'm going to go. Allergies have been kicking my ass. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Jalen Hurts might be one of the highest paid quarterbacks in. You might find this hard to believe, but fantasy football has been around since the 1960s. In 1962, 3 men who were part of the Oakland Raiders organization created the first known fantasy football league. It was called the Greater Oakland Professional Pigskin Prognosticators League, or GOPPPL. You know, you really should start reverse engineering these things. Like, you could have easily called your league ANUS, the Alliance of Noble Underdog Squad. Why? Because that's exactly where you pulled this disaster of a name from. Oh my goodness, just let out a big fat, I don't want to even be gross about it, but I feel better. Okay, but I do end up having sneezing fits, so there's a chance that you guys might see me blow my nose on camera, and I apologize in advance for that. I hate doing that, so if I have to do it or I feel like it's going to be excessive, I will cut away from the take and give you guys something else to watch. I hope you guys like the stuff that I drop in between my when I have to cut from scene to scene. I don't want to lose you guys. I know that sometimes it's hard to just watch an empty screen right here, and I hope that I can get y'all the best stuff. You know what I have not done in this game? I just set up new music in between all of my quarters, so I'm going to have the second music. I'm going to have more music coming up right here. So here comes the third quarter music. 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in this third quarter. There's the kick going back to the Kansas City Chiefs. Ladies and gentlemen, the score is 20-20. The New York Jets have already, in my case, in my opinion right now, even if they lose this game, the Jets have won this game because they have found out that Zach Wilson can throw the ball, and they have been able to figure it out, at least offensively right now. And the Jets on defense are also looking really good. Patrick Mahomes, not really looking like himself, not really playing like himself. 135 yards. He's got a touchdown and 2 interceptions. Shotgun formation. Here comes Patrick Mahomes on the 25-yard line. Motion in the backfield. There's a handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco is going to be met by the Green Gang, losing a yard on that one. And Pacheco upset about the way that he got thrown to the ground. Not happy about it. Okay, so no flags on this one. Isaiah Pacheco getting chippy with the New York Jets. You can see the frustration from the Chiefs. They clearly think they're the better team, but the scoreboard does not reflect that right now. Here we go. 2nd down and 11 coming up. A 2nd down and 11 in the third quarter. The clock will continue to tick, y'all. 2nd down and 11 from the 24-yard line. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes looks left, doesn't like it, looks right, doesn't like it, and he's going to get sacked. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Patrick Mahomes gets sacked on that play. 3rd down and 16 coming up. The Kansas City Chiefs backed up to their 19-yard line. The New York Jets still showing signs of life and fighting to get this win. Oh, my goodness. Mosley, again, the one who got that last pick, able to put the pressure. Oh, man. That's a team tackle right there. That's going to be a team tackle. Patrick Mahomes went down on that one. We've got a 3rd down and 16 coming up here when we get back from this shotgun formation. 19-yard line, motion in the backfield from Rashid Rice going to the top of the screen. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. He's got the pocket there. He's got time. He has plenty of time. Pocket collapses. A huge bomb, but it's wobbly. And a bad throw, a wobbly throw intended for Marquez Valdez-Scantling on the other side of midfield will be short. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Kansas City Chiefs going to punt this one back to the New York Jets. And the New York Jets back on offense here. Wow, the New York Jets still alive. Sauce Gardner was there to break up that play and throw off Marquez Valdez-Scantling's route. Good defense right there by Sauce. A bad throw by Patrick Mahomes. Don't know what's going on with him. There's the snap. There's the punt. The punt is up. And that's going to be a high punt, but not a deep punt. This will be returned up to the 40, the 45. He's met by the Chiefs just shy of the 50-yard line. That's going to be a 1st and 10 on the New York Jets 47. The New York Jets now have the ball after a 3 and out by the Kansas City Chiefs. A 3 and out, their first drive of the half, and a 3 and out. And so now the time of possession has evened up. Everything is even in this game right now. Everything looks pretty even. Let's look at the time of possession. Actually, it looks like the Jets have more time of possession. Something else that I said at the start of this game, that the Jets will need to control the clock if they plan to win this game. And right now they've had 5 more minutes of possession time than the Kansas City Chiefs, and they just got the ball back. So Zach Wilson today looking like someone new, a fresh new man, completing 23 of 31 passes for 216 yards. The Chiefs went backwards on that drive. Before they came back out onto the field, they were tied with the Jets, 259 yards. And now the Chiefs have 253. They lost 6 yards on that play, and they gave the ball back to the New York Jets on that last drive. So that drive went for -6 yards as they gave the ball back to the New York Jets. The New York Jets, y'all, this is awesome. Look at them staying alive, showing that they're not the bums of the NFL. They beat the big teams and lose to the little guys. Well, they didn't beat the Cowboys, that's for damn sure. But they do have almost an impossible task, both in today's game and in next week's game when they go up against the Eagles, because the Eagles are undefeated right now. One of 2 teams in the NFL to be undefeated at the moment. Let's pull that one back up. We'll go back to the scoreboards here. So, what do you guys think? You know what? We're at a commercial break. I've ignored the chat for quite some time. Let's check out our chat today. See what's going on with you guys. It's been a while. I missed all of that in halftime. Kansas City is like playing the Arizona Cardinals, underestimating. Thank you, Seth Skinner. Thank you so much. What did I say, Christina? What did I say? I have a COVID commercial with Travis Kelce getting a COVID shot, and I got mine the next day and my flu shot too. Okay, I'm reading backwards here. Let's go back up to the top. Guys, I'm sorry. I get so into these games that sometimes I cannot get into the chats. Joshua says, I never quit praying. James, Jets fan for 35 years. Game changed as soon as I got on the site. Cool, man. Awesome. Stay here. Maybe your Jets will win. Joshua Fleury, it's not rude to state facts. So, Christina, LOL, I threw the ball. Nice throw, Christina. You got game. Okay, so Joshua predicted a Jets win in the first quarter when they were down 17-0. He did. Here we go. We've got an I formation with 2 running backs, one to either side of the quarterback here. And Zach Wilson's going to throw an incomplete pass. The intended target there on first down was Garrett Wilson. Wilson to Wilson on that play. Incomplete pass. Howard Chen, my prediction, Chiefs going to Super Bowl 3-peat. Christina said, I told you this morning I thought the Bills would take it. You did. I wish your friend would have told me that before I drafted both Chase and Higgins. Oh, man. Yikes. How'd you get both Chase and Higgins? Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying, though, Josh. I wish my friend would have said that, too. I also wish I would have actually taken him on his word because I don't believe him. He's normally full of shit. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. There's a short throw, check down play to Dalvin Cook, who goes forward and gains 2 yards on that play. That'll bring up a 3rd down, and the Jets find themselves behind schedule on this drive. We've got a 3rd down and 8 coming up. Don't talk soon about my Bengals. You might eat them words. Hey, man. Go Texans, says Christina. Okay, better than their old team named the Texans. Dallas will beat San Francisco by more than a touchdown. I honestly believe that by more than 10. I sure hope so, man. Anything can happen in the NFL. Good game especially. How about them boys? How about them Cowboys, though? Okay, 3rd down and 8, shotgun formation once again. Zach Wilson waiting for the snap. We got 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen and 1 to the bottom. So Zach Wilson, pocket holding tight. He does throw short, check down. That gets up just past midfield. That'll bring up a 4th down and a 3 and out for the New York Jets. Back-to-back 3 and outs, 1 3 and out for the Chiefs, 3 and out for the Jets. They're going to have to punt this one back to Kansas City. Okay, it's finishing off the 4th week tomorrow. I will be finishing that last game strong, my friend. Jets looking good, and Allen Lazard with that touchdown. Good for him. The first touchdown of the season for Allen Lazard. He has been on a milk carton the entire season. He finally has been found. So, 4th and 6, waiting for the snap as the punt team is here. The Jets getting ready to kick this one back to Kansas City. There's the snap. There's the punt. That's a boomer. That one is going back inside the 10, just shy of the 10, looks like to the 12-yard line. So, Kansas City Chiefs will be starting this drive from the 12-yard line. You can see that Taylor Swift doesn't look all too happy right now. Way to go, Chiefs, because of Travis Kelce. Who cares about the Jets? Let's go. What a game. It has been a good one. My prediction in the first quarter isn't looking so bad. I wish I would have had the money to bet today. Okay, Christina, I see you guys. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Seth Skinner. Kansas City is playing like the Cowboys against Arizona, underestimating their opponent. And James Kenyon, I stand with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift of our nation and our nation, America. Cool, guys. Okay, here we go. A quick commercial break. We'll be back here in just a second. Camera has panned off to a commercial break. Let's see what's going on. So you're not missing anything, ladies and gentlemen. Few minutes here, and we'll be back to the action. Probably just about 1 minute here. Okay, let's take a look at the teams here. Let's take a quick look at these teams. My gosh, it's been a long day, y'all. It really has been a hell of a long day. This is a day off for me, and this is what I do on my days off for funsies, right? We finally hit 1,000 subscribers today. If you guys are just checking out this channel for the first time, that happened today. Things are finally moving, and I'm super stoked about it. So, first downs. Let's look at the first downs for both of these teams. The Kansas City Chiefs have 11 first downs in this game, and the New York Jets finally getting some first downs in this game as well. I think these 15 first downs is more first downs than they've had in the last 2 games combined. I mean, the Jets looked really bad in their last 2 games. Yikes. They played the Cowboys in week 2. They played the Patriots last week. They lost both of those games. They just lost by 5 against the Patriots, and I'm sure that probably broke their spirits, but they want redemption in this game, so here they are doing their best and actually doing a really good job. So, doing a really good job against the Kansas City Chiefs, a team that was projected to whoop that ass. Did not happen today. Not yet, at least. The Kansas City Chiefs will have the ball when we get back from this commercial break. It's going to be a 1st and 10. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line when we get back. Let's see what the Kansas City Chiefs have dialed up for the end of this break. I'm sure they're talking about it. Andy Reid, what a good head coach to have. I love how good Andy Reid is as the head coach for this team. He's the perfect fit. Here we go. Shotgun formation. He does hand that off. Isaiah Pacheco runs to the right. Oh, my goodness. He's going to get up past the 20. That's a big first down for Isaiah Pacheco. He goes down just shy of the 30. A strong run on first down there out to the right-hand side. Isaiah Pacheco looking good. I did mention in the last game that I'm first-generation American. Both of my parents were from the Dominican Republic. I drafted Isaiah Pacheco thinking he was going to have a good season, and then later I found out that his parents are also Dominican, so he's Dominican, half Puerto Rican, and we've got some Latinos representing the NFL right here. There's a handoff right there on first down again to Isaiah Pacheco, gaining about 2 yards on that play. We've got a 2nd down and 8 coming up. Looks like from the 31-yard line. Pacheco looking good today. He had a big touchdown run. They're showing his shiftiness and comparing it there to Marshawn Lynch and some other running backs. I don't think he's as big as Marshawn Lynch or as bad as Marshawn Lynch, but he looks really good today. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire is out here on this play. 2nd down and 8. There's the snap. Mahomes looks and throws to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who's going to run forward and be tackled, gaining just 1 yard. A 3rd down and 7 coming up on the Kansas City Chiefs 32-yard line. A big stop for the Jets on that play. A big stop for the Jets on that play. Okay, here we go. Let me get my screen back up here. So the Chiefs were expected to win by 8. They are tied right now in this 3rd quarter. 5.5 left to go in the 3rd. Shotgun formation. Let's see what happens here. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes has time. Patrick Mahomes, the pocket collapses. He spins out of the way. It looks like there's a flag in the backfield. He's going to try to throw this one. He does throw it into the dirt. That'll bring up a 4th down. Probably a holding on the offense. I think that's what the call is going to be. Let's see what the officials have to say. They might just decline this one because it's still a 4th and 7. Holding, offense, it's what he's signaling. Holding, offense is what he's saying. And like I said, the penalty will be declined, and a 4th down, 4th and 7 play. This is going to go back to the New York Jets, and the Jets with another stop on the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow, Patrick Mahomes has yet to hit 150 yards. Has yet to hit 150 yards in this game. I did not expect that. I mean, the Jets defense really showed up, have showed up so far. The Jets defense looking very strong in this one. So there's the snap. Here's the punt. That one goes up. It is a high punt. It gets fair catch signaled at about the 15-yard line. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the New York Jets, ladies and gentlemen, as Zach Wilson and the Jets offense comes back out onto the field. And here we go back to another commercial break. Okay, I'm going to give y'all one last skit here. I'll be right back. Give me one moment.
Hey, you in the Cowboys jersey. Welcome to DraftKings. Are you ready to lose all of your money to a terrible gambling addiction? What? Our platform is designed to keep you hooked so that you spend countless hours chasing your money, but the truth is, you'll never win. Okay, that sounds like a trap. Oh, it absolutely is. See, you might think that because you understand the sport of football, that you actually have a chance of winning, but the reality is that only 1% of players really win all of the money. Well, that's pretty discouraging. Oh, don't worry. See, financial loss is just a part of the game. We advertise large winnings, but the truth is that the only player that actually wins every time is the house. Is that legal? You see, we operate in a gray area, dancing on the edge of legality. But hey, who needs regulations when you've got all of that gambling fun? Am I right? Wait, what? So what do you say? Go ahead and pull out your credit card and type in that number right here. You know you want to. You know what? I do want to.
I just got to the front of the line. I'll call you right back. All right, cool. All right, bye. Hi, what can I get for you today? What's going on, man? How much is it just for like a beer, dude? How much is it for just like a regular beer? That'll be $21. Holy shit, for one beer? Or you can get 2 for $42. Isn't that the same price? Yeah, it's not really a discount, but at least you don't have to wait in line again. Never mind, man, never mind. Let me just get a small soda instead. Okay, that'll be $17. What? For a small soda? How much is the large? $18. A hot dog? $17. Nachos? $19. Pickles? Ooh, we're out of pickles. Fuck!
God, sometimes I cringe at the shit that I put up last season. We will come up with some new skits. We will come up with some new content for this next offseason and get you guys some good commercials that I can, well, quote unquote commercials, but just some good content that you guys can watch to keep y'all entertained during these games. I know I oversold that red shirt character. I probably could have gone stoner with it, but hey, man, I was just playing with different stuff, and that is what it is. So Here we go. The Jets on offense. 1st and 10 from their 25-yard line motion in the backfield. There's a toss to the right-hand side, and Breece Hall goes forward to the 20, the 25 to 30, the 35 to 40, the 45 to 50. He's going the 45 on the other side, and he gets brought down. A huge, huge run for the New York Jets on that first down play. Oh, my God. Wow, on a halfback toss. How about that toss to the right-hand side? Zach Wilson tosses that to Breece Hall, and the C's part. Breece Hall turns on the Jets, and there was just one player left. A big stop right there. Kansas City Chiefs needed to get their hands to him, but Breece Hall looked like a monster on that run. 1st down and 10 from the 40, looks like 2-yard line across midfield. Fakes the handoff to Dalvin Cook. There's a throw on a screen. That is a catch by the tight end. That is forward for another 1st down. There's a flag on the play. Holy smokes, we just got ourselves some action, ladies and gentlemen. Big move right there. Zach Wilson did connect there on a screen, but there is a flag. Let's see what the flag is. Ineligible receiver downfield on the offense. So 5-yard penalty. That'll push them back 5 yards. Repeat 1st down. And a 1st and 15 coming up for the... So, okay. The ineligible receivers cannot go past 1 yard of the line of scrimmage there. And he broke through. He gained a couple yards. There were some ineligible receivers there. That's a good call. There were actually multiple ineligible receivers that crossed that zone. So, shotgun formation. All the way back on 1st and 15, there's a handoff to Dalvin Cook, who fights his way forward, gains 5 yards back. We've now got a 2nd down, and looks like 10 or 11. Let's see where they mark this one, but it is definitely a 2nd down, and they are definitely just creeping in on field goal range right now. 2nd down and 11, and Dalvin Cook will remain out there. Guys, he has been bad. He has been bad. He has 29 rushing attempts and only 73 yards. I don't know what is going on with Dalvin Cook, but they need him to show up, or they need to just get him off the field. Shotgun formation. Zach Wilson in the backfield with Dalvin Cook on his left. Wilson looks right. Wilson throws right. That will be an incomplete pass. The intended receiver is Randall Cobb. So a 3rd down and 11 coming up from the 43-yard line. What's the plan here? 3rd down and 11. We're still in the 3rd quarter, so we still have plenty of time, y'all. Plenty of time for anything to happen in this game. Hey, big shout out to the 39 of you who are in this room. You guys are fucking awesome. Appreciate you guys. If you've got kids, I apologize for that F-bomb there, but that is sincerely how I feel. You are awesome. Thank y'all for being here. Here we go. Here we go. From the 43-yard line, shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Wilson decides he's going to throw it. He's in the pocket, throws a good shot, and that is up in the air in the tip drill. Oh, my gosh. Almost picked off. Randall Cobb was the intended receiver there. No good, incomplete pass. 4th down coming up for the New York Jets. 4th down. Will they try to kick a monster field goal here? Will Greg the Leg come out, or is this going to be another punt? Is this going to end up being a punt here? It looks like the punt team is out on the field, and this will go back to the Chiefs. No points on this drive for the Jets. It was a good drive, but no points for the Jets. Here we go. We're taking their time on this. 4 seconds on the play clock. The clock has stopped, so no time is being shaved. There's the snap. There's the punt. This one is up. It's deep. This one is going inside of the 15. And that will be caught. I didn't even see him catch that ball. That ball looked more red than it did brown. Maybe we got some red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. So if you want to have some fun here with some tongue twisters, which I clearly cannot say right now, I dare you to say Irish wristwatch without screwing that one up. Irish wristwatch. It helped me to use it in an Irish accent. Anyways, we're totally off the subject of football here now. Totally talking about other stuff. Well, let's get back to the game. 1st quarter, Kansas City Chiefs put up 17. 2nd quarter, Jets put up 12. Chiefs put up 3. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes looks and throws right. He goes right with that. That's Rashee Rice, who goes forward on a 9-yard gain. The rookie making a big catch right there, Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice, number 4 out of SMU, the rookie. He was a second-round pick number 55 in this year's draft. So, Patrick Mahomes has had some troubles in this game. He has 2 picks already, second down and inches. Here we go. Oh, my gosh, he muffs the snap, and he ends up picking up his own muff and falling forward for a first down, an unintended quarterback sneak for Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes was not expecting to end up having to sneak that ball or go forward with it, but he did not control the snap. He fell down, picked up the ball, and then got up on his feet and took it forward to where it needed to go. So, first down for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs with the first down there, and the chains will move. So, here we are on the 23-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in shotgun formation with Isaiah Pacheco. He looks his way, he throws, he connects with Pacheco, who gets forward for 1 yard. Second down and 9 on the Chiefs' 24-yard line. Another catch for Isaiah Pacheco. I mean, hey, as long as they can move the chains, they're gonna be in good shape. So the Kansas City Chiefs, we're getting into the witching hour, y'all. We're getting down into the 4th quarter of this week. It's the last quarter of this entire Sunday football lineup. We still got tomorrow's game, obviously, but the last quarter for Sunday football coming up here. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, 2 top, 2 bottom. Patrick Mahomes takes his time. He throws to Travis Kelce, who makes the catch, makes someone miss, and that's going to bring up a third down and 4, the Kansas City 29-yard line. Kansas City needs 4 more yards to gain. That means they need to get up to the 33-yard line for a first down. Travis Kelce has not been called up on a lot today. He does have 42 yards, 8 fantasy points, I guess, if you add the 4 receptions and you're in a PPR league. But if you're in a standard league, that's not what you expect from possibly your first, definitely a second-round pick. There's the snap. Patrick Mahomes looks left. He throws left. That's good. That's going to be a first down. Marquez Valdes-Scantling with a first down on the left-hand side. Patrick Mahomes connecting with the ex-Packer there. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, MVS, with the catch. He's supposed to be the top wide receiver for this squad, but if you look at all of these guys individually, they're all pretty much just another guy. All of these guys, none of them are like number ones, but obviously they're in good shape. Shotgun formation. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. He looks left, runs out of time, has to go the other way, does connect on the right-hand side with the tight end there. And that is going to be good for about 3 yards. Looks like they're going to give him 5 yards on that. Second down and 5 on the Kansas City Chiefs' own 40-yard line. They have yet to cross midfield, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. So when we get back from this 3rd quarter break heading into the 4th quarter, the Kansas City Chiefs will be on their own 40-yard line trying to get into the end zone. Looking to get into, the Jets zone, not the end zone. Just trying to get across midfield right now. Woo, okay, let's look at my chat box. How are you guys doing out there? How y'all feeling, man? I am super stoked about this season. Did U-Haul just comment on my stuff? I stand with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Thanks for letting us know that, James. Cool. I have to get up at 4:45, Mario. Thanks for keeping me up. I would have fallen asleep a couple hours ago trying to rewatch Young Guns like I did last night. Yo, man, thanks for being here. I really appreciate you, Josh. So if you need to go to bed, I totally understand. Howard Chen says, you'll see, KC is going to win it all tonight. Let's not compare my team to the Cowboys, okay? It's not comparable. Still got a whole quarter left in the game. You are right, Howard. Okay, let's see. I'm going to kick out of your skits. Oh, no. Oh, you're getting a kick out of the skits. Okay, I appreciate that. That's good to know. Okay, James. Your Jets are looking good. Glad they didn't look like the Cowboys did last week for sure. U-Haul host relay dressed. Don't know what that means. Oh, you're saying that I'm really dressed up. Absolutely. This is what I do. I'm here for you guys. I want to get you guys the best that I can. It's a full-on performance, and I'm trying to be as professional as possible with still bringing the fun and being a little casual as well. Okay. Howard Chen, damn, I can play better than Cook. Yeah, he's looking pretty bad. Rice, baby. Mario, no need to apologize for using real language. We keep our language real in front of the kids. Cool, good to know. Christina, I wonder if Taylor Swift even knows anything about football. Well, she probably does now, and considering the fact that she has been to more NFL stadiums this year than any of the other NFL players have, yeah, I think she probably knows a thing or two. You're a fan of TS, Taylor Swift. I'm a fan of TDs. I don't know if she's a fan of Taylor Swift. I think she is a fan. I don't know. Howard, I downloaded Vanilla Ice last week as a flashback to my beloved 1990s, the year I graduated in Cleburne, Texas. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we know. Well, I'm Chinese, man, here, and I love rice. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I'm not even going to touch that one. Chen made the joke himself. He loves rice. He says he's Chinese. He loves rice. Hey, man, I'm Latino, and rice and beans is kind of our thing, too. So we can share that commonality with one another, Howard. Here we go. 2nd down and 5 on the 40-yard line, shotgun formation. Starting the third quarter, a quick throw to Travis Kelce, who's going to run forward and barrel his way down for 10 yards. First down, Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs. So the fourth quarter of Sunday football starts with a first down throw to Travis Kelce for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs have the ball leading into this fourth quarter. A big first down play right now. Looking good. First down here. 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line. We've got movement in the backfield waiting for the snap. It looks like that's going to be a penalty right now. That's going to be probably an encroachment or a neutral zone infraction. Let's see what they call this one here. I think that was encroachment. I think he made contact with the player on the other side. Let's see what they say here. Yes. 5-yard penalty there. And that's going to bring up a 1st down and 5 for the Kansas City Chiefs. So they're on the 45-yard line now, across midfield, and they are in the danger zone. Pushing the Jets back right now. They're pushing the Jets back right now, and the Kansas City Chiefs are driving. So what can the Chiefs do today? They are tied up right now. There's a toss to the right-hand side. Isaiah Pacheco gets up through the crease right there, only gaining a yard, maybe 2. They're going to give him 2. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 3. 2nd down and 3 coming up here. All right, guys. I apologize, y'all. I'm trying very hard to give you whatever energy I have left. But it has been a long, long day of football. 2nd down and 3 coming up right here. We're on the 43-yard line across midfield. Isaiah Pacheco switching to the right side of Patrick Mahomes. That is a throw to Rashee Rice. And Rice goes forward all the way to the 25-yard line. Looks like it'll be at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 on the Jets 25. First down, Kansas City Chiefs. First down by the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go. Good play right there, all the way down to the 25-yard line. Rashee Rice with a big catch and a big first down. That was a throw just to about the right hash there. Good play. I love it. I love it. Let's see if we can get another touchdown from both of these teams. Single back formation, motion in the backfield. There's a handoff end around. That's going to go forward up to the 20, up to the 10. And he'll be brought down at the 9, maybe the 10-yard line, the 9-yard line. And that looks like it was, Sky Moore on that one? No, number 24 for the Kansas City Chiefs on that play. Did not catch the name on the back of the jersey. Yeah, that was Sky Moore. I should have known that. I did say that. That was Sky Moore. So, first down for Sky Moore, first down for the Kansas City Chiefs. They are inside the red zone now, and 2nd down, first down coming up right here. 14-yard line, 1st down and 10. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Isaiah Pacheco runs forward. His helmet does pop off. Did not tie down that chin strap. We got a 2nd down and 9. New York Jets 13-yard line. Isaiah Pacheco today. I mean, dude, this guy has been really good today. Isaiah Pacheco showing up. He's got 106 yards on the ground still. He just gained another one. Over 100 yards on the ground, 43 yards through the air. He's got 150 yards on the day, plus a touchdown. 23 fantasy football points. If he gets another one, he's going to probably mess up some people's fantasy lineups. Here we go. Shotgun formation on the 13-yard line. Travis Kelce in motion. There's the snap. Mahomes looks left. Doesn't like it. Looks right. The blitz comes in. Oh, my gosh. Before getting sacked, he throws that one away. It was not a blitz, but it was a quick run coming in from Franklin. Yes, coming in from the defense right there. That was Franklin Myers, number 91 out of SF Austin, coming in to put on the pressure on Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes just had to get rid of that one before taking the sack. 3rd down and 9. And you can look, you see Robert Saleh saying that was intentional grounding. Let's see what they mark it as. Okay, no intentional grounding. 3rd and 9. I don't know. Was he's in the pocket there, so if he's in the pocket, he has to, that was intentional grounding. I think that was definitely intentional grounding. Not called. He got lucky there. I mean, he was trying to throw to Isaiah Pacheco, but he was falling when he made the throw. It looked like a hasty throw. So, Jerick McKinnon in the backfield on this one. To the left of Patrick Mahomes. There's the snap. Mahomes looks left, looks right, is surveying the field. He's in trouble. He runs right. He goes out to the right-hand side, and he throws a pass that is caught once again by Rashid Rice. But that's going to bring up a 4th down. And what will they do? A 4th down and 4 coming up right here for the Kansas City Chiefs. A 4th down and 4. And it looks like the scoreboard above my head does tell the tale. They're going to end up kicking a field goal, and they're going to be ahead by 3 in this one. Kansas City Chiefs unable to get 6 points on this drive. They're going to have to settle for Harrison Butker, who's made 2 field goals today from 37. Both of those field goals. This is the shortest one of the day, 26-yard field goal attempt. There's the snap, there's the kick, the hold. It's good. The kick is good, and the score is 23-20, New York Jets. 23-20, New York Jets, ladies and gentlemen, on that drive. In case anybody is interested, that drive went for 7 minutes and 23 seconds. 9 passes, 45 rushes, 75 yards on that drive. And that ended in 3 points. No touchdown for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Jets defense showing up today. Jets defense looking very good today. Chiefs coming into this game 2-1. Right now they have the lead, but it is the 4th quarter, and there is plenty of time left for both of these teams, y'all. Both teams have plenty of time left. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pop off camera here for just a second, but I'm going to leave this scrolling. Give me 1 second while I duck my head away. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. 4th quarter coming up here. So we are in the 4th quarter. Let's get y'all that 4th quarter music and get you guys some hype. So I don't know if y'all can hear that. I hope that change of music sounds good to y'all. I thought it sounded good to me in the pregame, so maybe, I'm tooting my own horn. Who cares? All right, y'all. So when we get back, the Kansas City Chiefs will kick this ball back to the New York Jets. They will kick this ball back to the New York Jets after scoring 3 points on that drive. Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Jets are looking to upset the Kansas City Chiefs and hold their ground. They are at home today at MetLife Stadium, and they want to win this one for their crowd. I know that Zach Wilson desperately needs a win today. Last week, Zach Wilson only had 157 yards. Today, he's already over 220. He's actually got 220 through the air and an additional 14 on the ground. 2 passing touchdowns, his first multi-touchdown game this season. And he's actually looking like a top 10 quarterback right now. This game, he's actually been looking like a top 10 quarterback. Patrick Mahomes, strangely enough, only has 10 fantasy football points, and Zach Wilson has 23. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, some people believed it. Some of y'all were saying that was exactly what was going to happen. Let's check out the chat room once again. Okay. Chat box is up next week, y'all. We've got a big game. Sunday Night Football next week. Dak Prescott and Nick Bosa. I can promise you I will not run out of energy then. Here's the kick back to the Jets. The Jets will get this ball at the 25-yard line. That is going to be a touchback. We got a touchback coming up here. Ain't wrong with being a nerd. I'm a nerd too. I'm just not a gamer. Nothing wrong with it at all. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and click through these guys. I'm going to let you guys read them yourselves. Josh loves everybody. We don't hear the music, Mario. Turn it up. Okay? Let's turn that up. How's that for you? I don't want to blow your ears out with this music. It's typically for when I stop talking and there's a dead time right there, or dead moments. I don't want to focus on the music. We got to focus on the game. First down and 10 on the 25-yard line. The Jets have the ball as they try to take the lead. There's the snap and a handoff to, Breece Hall, who's going to lose 2 yards on that play. Kansas City making a stop right now. Kansas City making a big stop right now. Hey, man, and I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do to your body for our entertainment, brother. Hey, man, I appreciate what these guys are doing out on the field with their bodies for our entertainment. If it wasn't for them going out there and taking these hits every single week, I mean, you look at that Nick Chubb injury and you kind of like, dude, would you snap your leg like that for $10 million? I mean, that's a risk they take every single time they go out there. Here we go. Second down and 10 on the 25-yard line. There's the snap. Zach Wilson looks left. He likes it. He throws left. That will be caught, but that will be only good for about 4 yards. Garrett Wilson making the catch there. Another catch for Garrett Wilson. Your son, this son was written for Manning when he lost the Super Bowl. I don't know what that means, but we're back to the game. So let's get back to the game, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Wilson has to move the chains on this drive. They can't just give up now. Something has to happen for the Gang Green Gang. Third down and 6. Third down and 6 coming up here, 29-yard line. Zach Wilson in shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers out there. He's got an extra block. That is a throw to Garrett Wilson. That's going to be a catch for a first down, and the Jets will move the chains. First down for Garrett Wilson and the New York Jets. 9 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in Sunday Night Football. Clearly a catch, a very good catch for number 17. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Good catch. Good, solid catch for Garrett Wilson right there. He was on the ground. He had to put his hands together like this to get that ball. It was on the ground. Zach Wilson with a wobbly, questionable pass, but it worked. So, single back formation. We have motion in the backfield from the tight end. Fakes the handoff. Has to throw it quickly. Does connect with Tyler Conklin, who gets up to the 40, the 45, the first down, and out at the 50. So, another first down for the New York Jets. New York Jets moving the ball right now. Let's not jinx it. Let's see what happens here. What is coming up in this 1st and 10? They are just at about the midfield line. They're on the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 50, right at the 50-yard line. So we are on the Jets logo at the 50, trying to get into at least field goal range to tie it up once again. We have an I formation, which means 2 running backs behind the quarterback. They're showing blitz. They're going to bring 6. They're going to bring the house, and he's going to go nowhere. Dalvin Cook was the running back on that play. Dalvin Cook gets stuffed by a sea of red. The Kansas City Chiefs bring the house, and that's going to go absolutely nowhere on that play. The Chiefs up by 3. The Jets down by 3. Oh, my goodness. 4th quarter, 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this game, in regulation time of this game. The clock is ticking. Dalvin Cook once again in the backfield, strong side to the left. He is standing on the left side of Zach Wilson. So let's see what they do here. 2nd and 9. Oh, no. Oh, no. The snap is muffed by Zach Wilson, and the ball is recovered by the Kansas City Chiefs, and we're going to have a first down going the other way. A turnover because of a lapse in his... Oh, what happened to you, buddy? Oh, no. My goodness. So, that is going to be a turnover for the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Kansas City Chiefs will recover a fumble. Zach Wilson was the last one to touch it, could not get back on top of it. And the Kansas City Chiefs taking over with 7 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in this game. They are already up by 3. The Jets have to lean on that defense now. That defense has to show up now. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I really forgot that I had this big-ass thing of water here this whole time, and over the last 2 games I've just been like SpongeBob, like water. Cheers, y'all. This is seriously just straight up water. Let me lubricate the pipes here. You know, I do this week in and week out, and I was talking about it with my girlfriend. I was saying, Man, I've only done 4 weeks, but I feel like I've already done so much. And I added up the time. 4 weeks, about 3.5 hours per game. At least 3 hours. 4 games a week. Every week I'm doing 16 hours. So far, I've been live. You do the math. I've already been live a lot this season, and that is just what you guys see. The amount of work that I put in on the back end is kind of crazy. And if you're interested to see how I put this stuff together, consider becoming a partner of this YouTube channel. Consider becoming a member of this YouTube channel, and I will have those videos on my how-tos, how I set up these live stream commentaries for anybody who is interested and anybody who is a member of Football Nation. So coming up soon, ladies and gentlemen, coming up soon, we will have merchandise. I'm thinking I'm going to do 2 things during this next Cowboys game. I'm going to release my merchandise line. You'll be able to see that underneath the streams, just above the actual description here. So I'm going to have all tons of really cool stuff, gag gifts, things for fantasy football, for your friends, for your buddies, for your mom, for your sister, for your brother, for your father, whoever. I've got something for everybody coming up, and I think we're going to do both of those things. We're going to do the raffle that I have planned here for the Dallas Cowboys game, as well as during that Cowboys game, we're going to drop our clothing line. So keep an eye out for that next week. This Sunday night coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have that for you guys. So Sunday Night Football, we will raffle off for the 1,000 subscribers that we hit today. Okay, here come the Kansas City Chiefs and their offense, the Jets defense out there looking to make a stop. Chiefs already past midfield as they recovered that fumble. So a fake end around and a handoff to Pacheco, who tries to go up to the right side, and he's ripped down to the ground. He gets slung down to the ground, and he's going to be pounding off the dirt there. Second down. Second down coming up, a 2nd down and 12. They are behind the sticks now. 2nd down and 12 on the 49-yard line. They are across midfield. But that was only because Zach Wilson fumbled the ball. He fumbled the snap. He wasn't looking at the center when he got it. So shotgun formation, Patrick Mahomes back there with Isaiah Pacheco. We've got Travis Kelce motioning. And here we go. Oh, no. He's in trouble. He throws that one. It will be short. Almost intercepted by the Gang Green Gang. Jordan Whitehead coming in underneath trying to get a pick of his own. A 3rd down and 12 coming up. New York Jets 49-yard line. Kansas City Chiefs have the ball. Can they extend their lead? 3rd down and 12 coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down and 12. Patrick Mahomes did feel the pressure. That was quick. They only brought, no, that was a full-on blitz. They did bring 5. It looks like they're only going to bring 3 on this one. So empty backfield. They're going to bring 4. Patrick Mahomes in trouble. Patrick Mahomes has to scramble. There's a flag on the play. Possible holding here. Patrick Mahomes goes, and he does get the 1st down, but there is a flag on the play. What will this be? Possibly a holding. More than likely, it will be a holding on 3rd and 12, which will put them at 3rd and 22. What do the officials have to say? Holding offense number 74, Jawaan Taylor again with another holding that will push them back 10 more yards. Jawaan Taylor with the hold on the right defensive end there. Oh, yeah, come on, man. You can't do that. Okay, all right, I know that's cheesy, but I see that happen all the time. Okay, 3rd down and 22 coming up from the Kansas City Chiefs 41-yard line. They are pushed back behind midfield. And the officials are coming out onto the field to talk about something right now. There's no timeout being called. We've got a brief pause. You're not missing any of the action. The Chiefs still have the ball on the 41-yard line. Okay. 3rd down and 22 coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs. 3rd down and 22. 6 minutes and a half left in this game. Patrick Mahomes has all the time in the world. They cannot. Where's the hold? Yo, where's the hold? Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. There has to be a flag on that. There's no effing way that they did not see that hold. Are you blind? Are you blind? There was a huge holding by the Kansas City Chiefs there. And Patrick Mahomes rushed forward for all 22 of those yards and then some. Illegal contact by the defense. They're going to call a foul on the Jets. Show this. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Show this play again. Here it is. Look at how much time Patrick Mahomes had. Look at number 11 being held by number 17. Look at how that is ridiculous. That is insane that there was nothing called on that play. There's the snap on 1st and 10 and a handoff to Isaiah Pacheco, who runs forward, gets about 4 yards on that play. Dudes, when y'all watch that replay, and you will, I'm sure if you guys want to go back and watch this replay tomorrow or in a few hours, you will be able to watch that replay. It was at about 5 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game, just up maybe about 6 minute mark, when Patrick Mahomes just did a 22-yard rush by himself. There was a gigantic hold on the left side of that Chiefs formation, and it was not called. So keep an eye out for that. That was a terrible call by the officials. Shotgun formation right here, 2nd down and 6. There's the snap. There's a toss to the left-hand side. Isaiah Pacheco gets dropped at the 30-yard line, going nowhere there. They came in real quick on that right-hand side for the defense, the left-hand side for the offense. Damn. And he was pissed. Number 11, who was the one who had that huge hold on him, said, "You're not going to hold me anymore." And he came in pissed. He did his quick swim move and brought him down, almost ripped his head off, Isaiah Pacheco. So I think this is going to be a 3rd down and 20. Sorry, 3rd down and 10. Something is going to happen, probably a hold here. Someone said you missed a holding there. There's the snap. There's Patrick Mahomes in trouble. Patrick Mahomes wheels out to the left-hand side. He winds up. He throws. That is going to be a catch. Travis Kelce making the catch at the 8-yard line. A big 1st down play for the Kansas City Chiefs, but that will likely be a holding on the offense. They're going to bring it back 10 yards. Yup. Holding offense number 65 once again. You can't do that. So another holding call, this time not on Jawaan Taylor. This one was on number 65, Trey Smith, the right guard. And he gets charged with that one, a costly penalty for them. He was holding number 47, and that one wasn't even nearly as egregious as the last one that should have been flagged by the referees. But 3rd down and 20 coming up. If anybody can hit a 3rd down and 20 pass, it is Patrick Mahomes and this offensive unit. So Jerick McKinnon is in the backfield with Patrick Mahomes. He is the receiving back. He's actually lined up as a receiver here, so empty backfield. Patrick Mahomes back there by himself. 3rd down and 20. Mahomes has time in the pocket. He gets blown up, and he throws another interception, and that will come back to the 20, the 25, the 30, and he'll be brought down at about the 32-yard line. Who is that penalty going to be on? They picked that one off. There is a flag. They're going to call it a defensive holding. Wow. So a 3rd and 20 becomes a... Oh, my gosh. So, automatic 1st down on a defensive holding call. They were facing a 3rd down and 20, and that holding call, which I think this is stupid. It's a stupid, stupid rule. But if you hold defensively, that is an automatic 1st down. Where's the hold? Let's see this. I mean, dude, come on. Barely, but he definitely threw that flag. The referee threw the flag. I do not like the way that the referees are officiating this game. The referees are changing a lot right now, and Robert Saleh is livid. It was a 3rd down and 20 and no hold right there. He's telling him to watch this. Like, are you fucking kidding me? He is pissed right now. They had a chance to get a stop on 3rd down and 20. Here comes a 1st down and 10 after that on the 35-yard line. So the Kansas City Chiefs still have the ball. What a terrible, terrible call again by the officials. It was just arms. I mean, there was no hold there. Where is the hold? Unbelievable. The Chiefs getting lucky breaks right now. 1st and 10. There's a snap and a handoff to Isaiah Pacheco, the running back, who's going to run forward and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. And the teams are getting chippy. Isaiah Pacheco run outside to the right-hand side, gets pushed out of bounds. So 2nd down and 10. Coming up here, the score is 23-20. The Kansas City Chiefs are up by 3. Kansas City Chiefs are up by 3. Thank you to whoever just subscribed to this channel. They're in the huddle right now, the Kansas City Chiefs, looking to walk away with their 3rd consecutive win. Empty backfields right now. Patrick Mahomes back there by himself. Travis Kelce set up at the wide receiver spot as Isaiah Pacheco comes back into the shotgun. So he looks towards Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce makes the catch. Travis Kelce almost gets the first down. It'll be a 3rd down and 1 on the 26-yard line. And 4 minutes left to go in Sunday Night Football. 3rd down and 1 on the Jets' 26-yard line. The Kansas City Chiefs have the ball as indicated by the little football above my head. So the clock is ticking. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this game in regulation time. 3rd down and 1. The Jets will likely get the ball back, but they need to get a stop here on this 3rd down. There's the snap. Travis Kelce took the snap, and he handed that one off, and that's going to be good for a 1st down. Just 1 yard. That's all they needed. That was actually Jerick McKinnon who took that handoff. So Patrick Mahomes nowhere there. Travis Kelce took the snap and handed that off to the running back. Jerick McKinnon runs to the left side of the left tackle, ends up getting that 1st down. Just a gain of 2, but enough to move the chains. So 4th down, 3 minutes left to go. Kansas City Chiefs have a fresh 4th quarter 1st down, 1st and 10, shotgun formation, trips, now switching. We've got motion in the backfield from Kadarius Toney. There's a handoff and a left-hand run right there. Isaiah Pacheco making people miss, gaining up to the 18-yard line, so that'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. Actually, he slid himself, so they're going to call that where he gave himself up because he didn't lean forward into it. So he gave himself up at the 25, at the 19-yard line. So 2nd down and 5 coming up. Robert Saleh visibly upset, visibly frustrated. He's chewing that gum like his life depends on it right now. And we're just shy of the 2-minute warning. We have 2 minutes and 45 seconds coming up left in this game, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time checking out Football Nation, thank y'all so much for watching. Please hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Check out some of my other videos. It'd be great to end up getting to that 5,000 subscriber mark. Hopefully we can do that. I'd be happy with half that this season, but the goal is to get to 5K at least by the start of 2024. So if we can do that, we will be on pace to hit that goal. We're looking good right now. We are cooking. We are cooking, ladies and gentlemen. And so are the Kansas City Chiefs right now. 2nd down and 5 coming up right here. The Chiefs on the 19-yard line. Patrick Mahomes under center. We have motion in the backfield. There's a snap and a handoff. That is to Isaiah Pacheco, who's going to fight his way forward and get the 1st down. Isaiah Pacheco all the way down to the 13-yard line. A 1st and 10 for the New York Jets. 1st down and 10. Sorry, for the Kansas City Chiefs. They are on the New York Jets 13-yard line. Kansas City Chiefs keeping it together and keeping it tight where it matters the most. The Jets need to get a stop. If they can hold the Chiefs to 6 points and not allow them, if they can hold them to 3 points and have a 6-point deficit after this 2-minute warning, they're going to be hopefully in a spot where they can come back and perform. So 2 minutes, 39 seconds left to go. 4th quarter action. The New York Jets have 1 timeout left. The Kansas City Chiefs do have all 3 of their timeouts left. And Matt Nagy's offense for the Kansas City Chiefs moving the chains. Here we go. Single back formation, motion in the backfield. There's a handoff to Pacheco, who goes out to the left-hand side. He will be brought down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll be a tackle for a loss. The Jets, a good 1st down stop, 2nd down and 11. And the final timeout taken for the New York Jets. The Jets need to get a stop here. All the Kansas City Chiefs need to do is get a 1st down, and that will salt this game away. The Jets absolutely have to get a 1st down. They do. And this might even be one of those games. This might even be one of those games where Andy Reid says, don't score a touchdown, just move the chains. Because if you score a touchdown, there's a chance. That's literally what they did in the Super Bowl last year. Don't score. Do not score. That is the best plan for the Chiefs right now. Do not give the ball back to the Jets if they can. Don't give the ball back to the Jets. Don't score. Move the chains. 2nd down and 10 coming up right here, y'all. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. No timeouts left for the Jets. Shotgun formation. There's a handoff to Jerick McKinnon, who goes up the right side, and he will be brought down just shy of the 10 at the 11-yard line. And this will take us all the way down into the 2-minute warning. So a 3rd down and 8 at the 2-minute warning. We're going to have a 3rd down and 8 on the New York Jets 11-yard line. If the Jets can get a stop, they have a chance. This is going to come down to the wire once again, just like it did last week with the Patriots. And a 2-minute warning coming up right here, ladies and gentlemen. That stupid defensive holding call, that was not a legitimate defensive holding call, and also an obvious offensive holding call that was not called. The Kansas City Chiefs getting really lucky today. So all right, y'all. Let's get back to this chat box. This game will be reaching its conclusion here shortly. We are now inside of the 2-minute warning. It is getting late tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Right now we are at 10:13 on my watch. Okay. Song. I mean, you had a really bad day. Yeah, baby. 40 whiners are going down. Weedham boys. Let's go, the San Francisco 40 whiners. Good to hear that. I bleed red, baby, says Howard Chen. Yeah, and the Kansas City Chiefs is at the Jets, and they're in New York City. Yes, they are. Can the Jets actually pull off this upset? It'll be hard to see. So it sounds like one of the refs is a Kansas City fan or took the Chiefs and gave the points. Yeah, maybe. Yes, a win is a win even if it's just by 1 point. That is true, which is why I think if they are smart, the Kansas City Chiefs will not score on this drive because they don't want to give the ball back to the Jets. Unless you got money on the game, Howard. Okay. He cannot get in. He's a bastard. So, but a great predictionist. Apparently we have a psychic as well. Ah, good to know, sir. Tell me, are we going to hit that 5,000 subscriber mark? I sure hope we do. Howard, yo, man, thank you so much. Good night. Thank you so much for being here, Howard. I get it. It is getting late. So thanks for checking in, man. You are awesome, Howard. You've been so much fun between both of these games that we had covered today. Thanks for sticking with me for a full 6 hours, man. I know it's a lot. Birthday gift from the Chiefs. Not luck. It is not luck. The Kansas City Chiefs are looking really good today. Both teams played with some fire, man. Both teams are out here trying to win. It's pretty obvious that no one wants to give an inch on this game right now. The Jets, the Chiefs, this is a hard-fought game. What was the over-under on this one once again? The over-under in this one, the spread was 7-5, the over-under 41. So we are over that right now, 43 points right here. Hope you took the over on this one, ladies and gentlemen. We are still in the commercial break for the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 8. Jets, Jets, just endure the suffering. That's this guy's shirt right now. Okay, shotgun formation, 3rd down and 8. Here we go. Waiting for the snap, Jerick McKinnon on the right-hand side. Patrick Mahomes looks left. Patrick Mahomes runs forward. It looks like he's going to take that with his own legs. And he's going to go out of bounds. And like I said, they will not score the touchdown. They do not want to give the ball back to the Jets. That is going to be it. They're going to kneel all 4 of these. That is the end of the game, y'all. This is going to be the final score, 23-20. And Patrick Mahomes, very smart coaching right there. I called that before this play came. They don't want to score and give the Jets a chance. I mean, at this point, they could have scored. They would have been up by, 9, almost 10. That's fine. You might as well. He was just avoiding the tackle. I think he was going to actually go for it. But, yes, you are very welcome, Joshua. You are very welcome, Howard. Good night to all of you. They are in victory formation. The Kansas City Chiefs are getting ready to kneel this one out. So, tomorrow night we will be covering the New York Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And we're also going to be covering the Seahawks for tomorrow night's game. So the Seahawks and the Giants tomorrow night on Monday Night Football. Interested to see how that turnout will be for tomorrow night. 2 of the most followed teams on Instagram. May not be either of your favorites, but That is the reality of those two. We are in victory formation. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to kneel this one, and that's the last one of the game. 3rd and goal. Jets do not have any more timeouts. A flag on this one. Come on, dude. Just let it go. Probably, a false start? Okay. I mean, he is pissed. He's probably going to get ejected right now. And I was rightfully so. If I was Robert Saleh, I would be livid as well. Wow. Robert Saleh just got hit with an unsportsmanlike conduct. Robert Saleh just got hit with an unsportsmanlike conduct. If you get 2 in an NFL game, you will get ejected. I understand his frustration. And at this point, let the referees know. Let them hear about it. They absolutely. Zach Wilson had a great game. Zach Wilson did have a great game. He played nearly perfect, guys. 245 yards, 2 touchdowns. Oh, that's got to be so frustrating. He had the one fumble that cost them the game. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the final score, end of the 4th quarter. Kansas City Chiefs will take their 3rd win, and the Jets will take their 3rd loss. Jose Hernandez is pissed. I'm sorry for you, brother, but I do appreciate you guys being here, and thank you, Joshua. I look forward to seeing you in future streams. Y'all, my name is Mario Manuel. I have to go to bed. I got to work in the morning, but it has been an absolute pleasure. Another fantastic Sunday Night Football, another week coming to an end now. Tomorrow we've got the final game of week 4, and I look forward to bringing that to you guys tomorrow. My name is Mario Manuel. Y'all have a fantastic night. You've been watching Football Nation. Peace.